Hi, welcome to the All Signs. There are true feelings for you right now, or I think I put today, whatever. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. Baddison, Intuitive Tarot, happy to have you. Happy birthday, Cancer. I'm going to start your reading first because it's still your birthday season, and then happy early birthday, Leo. All right, so I'm going to start with Cancer first, and then I'm going to go back to the traditional zodiac wheel of Aries through Pisces. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. So let's begin. Sorry, I'm late again. I had an issue with the batch of food that I made for my birds. I make them a batch of food the night before and just didn't look right this morning, so I redid it. So that's what took some time away from being here on time. So we made it though. We're here. That's all that counts. Hi, welcome J-Dub. What's up, girl? All right, so let's take a look at your week ahead, Cancer. I open up to you. How cute. What do we have for Cancer this week? Oh, can you guys let me know if my microphone is okay? I just want to make sure my microphone is fine. Aw, thank you, one of the Moon Children. You are such a sweetheart. Good morning to you, too. I loved my reading you did and plan to get another one soon. You're awesome. You're awesome. Glad you liked your reading. Is my microphone? Okay, good. Thank you. What do we have for Cancer this week? What do we have for Cancer this week? Who are they connecting to for the week ahead, whether they're single, dating this person, or in something complicated? Hold on, a card fell on the floor. Hey, it's the card that I told you I opened up to at the very start of the reading. It fell on the floor. And I got the Five of Swords on the bottom. Not sure. And then I see the Six of Cups. Not sure if Cancer, you're dealing with someone right now who is trying to make sense of something that happened between the two of you. Like something kind of went too far, I would say. Like imagine having a conversation with someone because you want to resolve something, and then, you know, things get a little bit sidetracked and all of a sudden it turns into an unnecessary argument and someone's thinking, what did I do? Was that worth it for me to bring that up? I feel like I got that for you last week. Anyways, Cancer, what do we have for Cancer? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. That could have been just a side message for those of you who had a conversation kind of go south really unexpectedly. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, Cancer. We have the Six of Wands. That's Jupiter and Leo. Their intentions towards you. We have the Sun, major for Leo. Some of you guys are Cancer, Leo cuspers. Or during the middle of this week, something unexpected happens. Okay, because Leo season, I believe, begins on the 23rd of this week. Or the 24th. All right, so what is this person's next actions? Page of Cups. A lot of you Cancers are getting a message from this person this week. It feels like a new connection. It feels like you're in the early stages of developing something with somebody and someone's really liking you and wants to give you a lot of attention this week. It feels new. It feels new. Like you're not dating this person just yet. You're just talking to them is what it kind of feels like, but someone's developing a crush on you. What is Cancer's feelings for this person? The Wheel of Fortune. You got this card in your weekly reading that I just did for you, Cancer. You got this card in your weekly reading. So it's coming up again. However, this showed up in your person's feelings for you position, not your feelings. So for some of you, that reading may have been vice versa. But Cancer, you got someone wanting to talk to you this week, and it feels sweet. It doesn't feel negative. Not based off of what I'm seeing here. But I am getting where someone might be a little bit worried that you don't like them in return, because looking at this art depiction, it looks like someone's kind of getting a little bit worried because you're taking too long to respond. Because it shows that they double text right here and you're still typing something. Double text. We all know what double text means. It's like, all right, you ignored my first text, so let me try it again, make sure that you even saw that last text. I hope you didn't see that text, because then if you did, you're ignoring me. That sort of thing. What's the overall energy? The Two of Pentacles. influenced by the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. All right, Cancer, you got someone crushing up on you this week, really wanting to just to communicate with you. I'll know more for certain if this is someone that you've gone on a date with in the past, but right now it feels brand new. So let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Six of Wands. For some of you, someone may be like during Leo season, the season of confidence and recognition and attention. Starting Leo season, someone might have more courage to ask you out on a date. Ooh, the Seven of Swords, but they don't fully trust you just yet. They like you, but they don't fully trust you. But they may worry that they're all in their head right now, overthinking it, possibly due to like a failed past relationship where they were lied to or cheated on, or maybe their first impression of you showed them that there is some things to keep a close eye out on you about, but that it's still not stopping the fact that they develop feelings for you and they want to see this go somewhere. Talk about missing the red flags. Like, all right, if you already see something off, like, why would you want to pursue? I don't know. I'll leave that alone. I keep thinking back on that Queen of Cups that came out repeatedly. And if it means something to this reading. Because now I'm looking at this King of Cups. I'm wondering if this could be someone that feels like you took something the wrong way when they were just trying to let you know how they felt about you, and it may have led to some sort of misunderstanding. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde. So that could be why I saw the Queen of Cups earlier with the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. Let me just dive into your feelings, and I'm going to clarify their feelings another time right after this. So let's get your feelings, Cancer. I mean, the art depiction shows me someone FaceTiming you, texting you, but looking very nervous. With the caption, "We need to talk." Clarify Cancer's feelings for this person this week. This is you feeling like you have to make a decision. The Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom and the King of Cups. And I do have the Two of Pentacles over here showing me that you're a very busy person, or that you've got some weighing out the pros and cons to do this week. The Queen of Swords, when it shows up in someone's feelings alongside the Judgment, it's telling me that, Cancer, you're both operating in your heart with that water influence and in your mind this week with the Libra influence. Like, you know that you've got to operate in the mind and the heart in regards to how to proceed with this situation and whether or not you want to invest. With their intentions being the Sun, they want to bring something to your awareness. Clarify the Sun. Actually, yeah, let me clarify the Sun and I'll get back to their feelings. Clarify this person's intentions with Cancer. This feels like it's happening any day now, Cancer. It feels like in the next 3 days. It doesn't feel like it's a week out. It feels like within the next 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Why the Sun? The Knight of Pentacles, Virgo's court card, and the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo's minor arcana. Someone intends to bring you awareness to something, but they're coming at it very cautiously. Because the Knight of Pentacles is someone that moves very slowly and steadily, or they've been moving very slowly and steadily up until now. Where someone's like, all right, I think I approached this carefully. Now let me bring this to Cancer's awareness. This is someone single, so it confirms that you guys are not in a relationship. This person's acknowledging that they're single, that they're not in any relationships right now, but that they're trying to proceed towards getting to know someone and build someone and offer something long-term. Because the Knight of Pentacles delivers something solid. It delivers an offer. So it's showing up as their intentions. You got someone that's currently single right now, Nine of Pentacles, intending to offer something to you, Knight of Pentacles, that they took their time on, and they're wanting to bring awareness to something with you. Yeah, Cancer, it feels like someone is approaching you around this time frame, wanting to be like, hey, you want to go for lunch? You want to go for dinner? Do you want to FaceTime chat? Do you want to do something like that? I like you. All right, so let's get back into their feelings. They may feel like you already get a lot of attention and that some of your attention is not genuine. whether they're feeling like the people that give you attention aren't genuine about their feelings for you and they feel like they stand out, or they don't feel like they trust why you're getting this attention, like whether you're doing something that they're not aware of that's generating a lot of attention. Are you like behind the scenes flirting with everybody? Are you behind the scenes like, you know, leading people on? This person wants to know why you're getting all this attention. Clarify this person's feelings. Someone may have denied access to somebody, may have unfollowed somebody, may have blocked somebody temporarily, but then since then unblocked. 4 of Cups, Moon in Cancer. I'm clarifying their feelings again, and they're kind of showing me that they feel like you've already gave a hint that you rejected a, like, implied to go out. So this person's wanting to send another invite to see if that gets accepted, and that could be why I got that double text icon. So some of you Cancers, this person already hit you up, wanting to meet up, wanting to hang out, wanting to FaceTime or something like that. You may have already declined, whether because you were busy, whether because you were dating somebody else, or because you didn't really want to with this person, and they're trying it again. Now, for those Cancers where this person is making their first attempt, they may be already pre-assuming that you're going to just reject this, but they're going to do it anyway. Kind of what I'm getting. Like they might look at you as bored with them. Like, ugh, you. 4 of Swords. I am getting that there is some silence here with that 4 of Swords. Someone may be taking a break, someone taking a rest, not really being as chatty. 4 of Swords is usually my recovery card. Someone just focusing on their mental health for a little bit, not really in the mood to like entertain anybody. But it also can be my no contact card if there was some sort of situation that went down that left 2 people thinking, all right, we need to give this a couple of days before we say anything worse. You know, so let's get another card on your feelings, Cancer. Because that could be an attempt to say, I'm sorry. And then I see the Lover's card and the 7 of Cups. So Cancer, it feels like you're getting a you up text from someone that is not sure how you're going to respond. Or that's flipped and you're doing it. Give me another card on Cancer's feelings, please. Two of Cups, and it says, you up. Cancer, you feel like this is a very important soulmate connection, whether it's here to help you learn about yourself or you're here to teach them something. Something feels like it's meant to be mutually beneficial, but it doesn't guarantee that this is supposed to be like a life partner. 2 of Cups just means that you guys have a pre-agreed soul contract to meet in this lifetime and fulfill a human experience together for your soul's evolution. It doesn't guarantee marriage or anything like that. 5 of Wands on the bottom, there could be some jealousy involved here. Someone got really jealous about something, may have reacted impulsively, and may be embarrassed about how they responded. Like someone's thinking, oh, why did I act like a jealous boyfriend when I'm not even dating this person yet? I was trying to date them and I acted like a jealous boyfriend or a jealous girlfriend or whatever the case may be. Or it feels like that. Clarify that Page of Cups. But yeah, Cancer, you feel like this is a soulmate connection. We have the World card. And we got the 9 of Wands. Someone's not giving up here without a fight, without trying. Someone wants to show that they're able to like complete a mission without, you know, changing their mind. Especially if you're dealing with strong earth placements. Earth signs are very persistent, and once they commit to something, they go all in. They fully commit, even if they don't get the results that they were hoping for. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, wanting to at least see that they completed the mission, even if they didn't get the results that they wanted. They at least did it. So you got someone that's like, I'm going to go for it. F it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm not giving up. 9 of Wands, ain't giving up. So let's clarify the overall energy, and then I'll pull the hidden messages cards. I don't know if someone here is on Twitter. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune card, and it says that one special tweet or something like that. Did they even call it Twitter anymore? I thought they're calling it something else. I don't know. I don't go on Twitter. Why the 2 of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups, and I got the 10 of Cups. That's a nice combo. That's a nice combo. Cancer, someone's really trying their best in regards to life in general, not necessarily in relation to just specifically you. Someone's really wanting to have a happy life for themselves. They're not trying to bring any drama. They're not trying to bring any complication to anyone's life. They just want someone who cares about them and is going to be honest with them. And the Page of Cups matures into the Knight of Cups and then turns into the King or Queen of Cups. And then there's that card I saw a moment ago, the Wheel of Fortune. It says that one tweet, and it says in the middle, everything changed after this. So I don't know if you're on Twitter and someone's tweeting something that you said and it leads to you guys having a private DM discussion where you get a little bit more flirty behind the scenes and then it turns into something more romantic. That's very specific, Cancer. Whether they even have DM thingies on Twitter, that was very specific. Okay, so let's get the hidden messages. The zodiac signs that came through this reading, Cancer, I've got strong Scorpio and Pisces. Strong Virgo. Taurus is here. Aquarius is here. Moon in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, and Leo. All right, so yeah. Please rock that like and subscribe button, figure out if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Love lessons. Don't let a history of failed relationships get you down. Gather the lessons and ditch the baggage. Troubled past. The past still lingers like smoke in a room. Even if it's buried, its energy hasn't left the building. Unspoken feelings. You're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming yet. Throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. That could be why that tweet card came up. Someone may have threw some shade on Twitter or whatever social media, and it just started maybe a huge misunderstanding or actually made something better. It's going to be different for all of you. All right, so I hope this helps. Cancer, do check out your most recent weekly reading. Most recent weekly, I don't know if I said that correctly, most recent weekly reading, because this was the main theme in your readings. So if this reading resonated, you may want to check that out. All right, so enjoy the rest of your birthday season, Cancer. On to Aries. Doobie, 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 doobie. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 boo, 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 boo. My goodness, yesterday was so long. I had to help a family member move. I went to bed later than I usually like. I'm usually in bed by 9. Yes, I am that boring. All right. Hi, Aries. What up, Buttercups? Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. Thank you, J-Dub, for doing the timestamps. I appreciate you. Hi, Infinite Faith. Hey, Girly Poo. All right, what do we have for Aries? You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me. What do we have for Aries this week? What do we have for Aries this week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. Okay, so whoever this person is, whether you're single, dating, whatever, how does this person feel about Aries that they're connecting to energetically this week? 6 of Cups, you're definitely playing a role in someone's heart this week. Someone's being very nostalgic about you. Now, sometimes people assume just because the 6 of Cups came in that you guys are not in communication or there's like a breakup or anything like that. No. You know, I can get nostalgic about, you know, a friend that I just talked to last night. I could be like, 20 years of friendship. Wow. And I don't ever get sick of this friendship. Wow. Even though I just talked to them the night before, you know. So someone's appreciating the memories that you guys have already created. I just need to see if there's future memories being created. What's this person's intentions with Aries? We have the Strength card, major for Leo. Their next actions towards Aries, the Sun, major for Leo. Dang. A lot of Leo coming through. I mean, Leo season starts in a few days. So it may feel like a lot of action being taken during a fire season, because fire season is when a lot of us get motivated to do the thing that we've been procrastinating doing, reach out to the person that we've been second guessing reaching out towards. And right now during Cancer season with that Six of Cups, people are in their feelings, especially while in Mercury retrograde. August 19th could mean something to you. I know that's like forever away, like exactly a month away, but August 19th, I say that because of these two right here. All right, how does Aries feel about this person? The Seven of Wands, Leo energy. The overall energy this week, the Nine of Cups, Pisces, Cancer. And then I see the Eight of Swords influencing it. I've got all fire and water here. That makes up Temperance. Temperance is major for Sagittarius. Temperance talks about meeting halfway, compromising with each other, or blending something together if there's been an issue with working things out. All right, so let's just break it down. I'm going to start with this person's feelings for you, Aries, the Six of Cups. Why the Six of Cups for how this person feels towards Aries this week? Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. There's so much freaking Leo in this reading. It feels like something is being prepared right now while someone's in their feelings, and it actually comes to in Leo season. This is very, very specific. And it's repeated sixes. So we got repeated eights, repeated sixes. Six of Wands clarifying their feelings for you tells me that they feel a lot of positive thoughts about you. The attention that they're giving to you is bringing good feelings. They're not getting any negative feelings when they think of you, when they're looking back at how you guys met, what your relationship looks like. This person may also feel like you get a lot of attention on social media. You might be popular on the Twitter, the Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and you just get a lot of attention. Page of Pentacles. This feels like someone who wants to like get to know you more on a like grounded level, like surface, like they want to look at surface level stuff because they feel like they already have an understanding about how they feel about you on a deeper level. It's like they want to get more involved with your day-to-day life is what I'm getting at. I don't know how else to explain that. So let's clarify your feelings. You got the Seven of Wands, which is, you know, you kind of doing your own thing right now. You may feel a little bit protective over your time off. Maybe you work a lot and you only get like one day off a week and you're like, ugh, that's my day off. Two of Cups and a card fell on the floor. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And I got the Knight of Cups right here. So clarifying your feelings, Aries. You are very attracted to whomever this person might be. And the Two of Cups does tell me that you feel that there's a soul tie connection here, that you guys are meant to go through and experience something together and learn something together. Now, the Two of Cups doesn't have to be a drawn out thing. I've seen connections that are only in your life for 5 minutes. Like, imagine sitting down at a bus stop and this lady gives you the most life-changing advice, but you only met her for 5 minutes, and then she left a profound impact on you. That was a soulmate, even though it was a 5-minute interaction, soulmate connection. But anyways, I digress. So Aries, there's someone around you that you're talking to, but it feels like you're kind of taking it as a no strings attached sort of thing right now, not wanting to overcommit yourself. I feel like I have an Aries that may have a lot going on right now, and you don't want to overcommit to too many things and pull yourself out of that Nine of Cups. If it you know, spills your cup over in any way, you're not doing it. That's what I'm getting. It feels like someone is trying to like make plans with you around this time frame. And you like making your plans spontaneously. Let's clarify this person's intentions. The Strength card as intentions, based off of what I'm seeing here, talks about intending to create some sort of loyalty. They intend to create some sort of loyalty with you. Like they want the bond to be stronger. They want to be able to comfortably reach out anytime they want and not feel like they have to have a reason to reach out. They want to be a part of your regular life. And I just saw the Queen of Wands. That's your court card, Aries. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. This person intends to watch you. If you're on social media, they like to keep tabs on you on your social media. I'm not getting anything like stalkerish off of this. Just this person is acknowledging that you have social media and they like to look at all your photos, everything that you post. Now, if you don't have social media, even though YouTube is social media, and if you're watching this YouTube video, you're on social media, even if you don't have like a profile for them to watch, this person intends to like, you know, energetically keep tabs of this so that they can build the bond with you stronger. Seven of Cups. Wow, it feels like everyone's like wanting new couplings to happen. It doesn't feel like an X here. The Wheel of Fortune just hopped out. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that someone really wants to see some big changes. And the Wheel of Fortune typically comes in when there's inevitable changes heading our way, and that we can feel the energy of the universe getting ready to, you know, stir things up a little bit to help us move. Because the universe does not want us stuck and stagnant, which is what this Eight of Swords is telling me. If someone's acting stuck and stagnant, the universe will come in with that Wheel of Fortune and create that universal Drano. Clear things up. I'm getting the same message I got for Taurus's weekly reading. So if you're an Aries Taurus cusper, their weekly reading might mean something to you. I'm getting like a late night chat. A late night chat changes the relationship in a big way. I'm getting late night chat for you, Aries, like someone reaches out to you late at night, or maybe you do, and something changes. Their actions is the Sun, major for Leo. The Sun brings in warmth. It brings in positive change. It brings in new beginnings, but it also brings in awareness to something, even if what is being shown is not what we want. Why the Sun? Page of Wands, Aries energy, and the King of Pentacles, and the Fool, Aries energy. Dang, Aries, this is good. I like it. Someone really wants to have a new start with you. Someone really wants to take some sort of chance to like show you that they're into this. And with the King of Pentacles being there, this is a very stable individual, or this is how you're showing up. But the King of Pentacles is someone very committed or committal. It's someone that just wants to feel comfortable with someone. Someone really likes you. This combo is showing me strong potential. Someone really likes you. But I am getting where you're kind of focusing on your own self right now. So let's clarify that Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups is self-focus. Being all about me, myself, and I. If it doesn't serve me, I am not bothering. Why the Nine of Cups? Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you Aries, you're all about money, wealth, you know, success, and having a relationship that is not meant to be a fling, but meant to be the real thing. If it doesn't have long-term potential, you don't want to bother. And some of you Aries are making a lot of money, or you will be making a lot of money the more you focus on what's really important to you right now and not let anything get in the way. And that could be why you're protecting your peace right now. You may be onto something really good and you don't want any distractions. But it feels like whomever this person is doesn't feel like a negative distraction. It feels like something that might actually influence you in a positive way, because it does feel like you get really excited the more you spend time with this person. Like this could really be good. Hi, Tenacious. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords. the Queen of Cups, and then I got the Death card. All right, some of you Aries, you have been recovering from an old relationship that you may have been curious about reconciling with. They're showing me that coming to an end, and that right now protecting your peace is the best thing for you to do, because it does show me your life is about to change in a very profound way. It feels good. It feels good. I've been saying this for months for all you Aries. Even in private readings, just feels like you guys are really starting something huge. And you might benefit from Jupiter being in Leo until July 2027, because you got a lot of Jupiter energy in this reading too. So if you do have an ex that you've been kind of like, I'm not getting that reconciling would be the right path for you, but don't let a reader ever tell you what, to do. This is your life. But whomever this person is, they really like you. I feel like they would be a good positive influence, or you would be a positive something. I open up to chasing clout. They're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. If you are rich, famous, or just you get a lot of attention, you may have dealt with a past person that you called out for clout chasing. Okay, whether someone saw what car you drive, what home you live in, or what you do for a living, you may have discovered someone was just trying to be with you because of what you do or how much money you make, things like that, and you had to cut them out. And now you're protecting your peace, but even with someone coming towards you, you might worry that it's just going to be a repeat of something. Okay, I'm not getting that. So for zodiac signs that came through this reading before I pulled the hidden messages, I got Scorpio, Cancer here. I've got strong Leo. I've got Pisces here, Venus in Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Aries. But it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button, big girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. No strings attached. It starts with no strings, but even the most casual ties can tangle fast when the boundaries get blurred. Some of you may have wanted to just have no strings attached with someone, but feelings are starting to get developed maybe. Curated image. Every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. Someone may be getting caught up in filters and putting on like a persona of something when they're being guided to just be themselves. Court date. The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. Side message, Aries. Some of you might be wanting to put out a cease and desist on someone, or wanting to put a restraining order on somebody, or just wanting someone to back off because you're not interested in them, and you may feel like you have to go to the legal route. Don't take legal advice from a reader, okay? All right? Always go to the professionals. But the courtroom card came up, so some of you might be considering going that route, okay? Villain vibes. They're never the villain in their own story, but their trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about their vibe just doesn't sit right. Yeah, this feels like a side message, Aries. It doesn't connect to the main spread that I got for you. You may be some of you Aries may be dealing with someone that got a bit obsessive over you, and if you are online, they may have developed a parasocial relationship with you where they assumed you felt the same way as they felt because they always had access to what you're doing online. And it felt one-sided. All right. Rushing things. Rushing through the romance, hit pause and let things simmer. Good things take time, and so does lasting love. All right, Aries, your main spread was good. It looks good. But I am getting that people get hooked on you really quickly, even if you weren't taking something seriously. And, you might have to put some boundaries up with somebody. All right. Again, go to the professionals if you have questions about court and things like that. Never go to a reader unless they are also an attorney. All right. So enjoy your weekend. On to Taurus. Hey Taurus, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's take a look at you guys for the week ahead. What do we have for Taurus, please? Thank you. What do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus this week? Seven of Cups, the Chariot, which is the number 7, and the Knight of Pentacles came out. We'll see if it comes back out. But some of you Taurians may be working on a low battery around this time frame, and you're really wanting to have some fun this weekend or this week. You may be working a lot right now, and you're just wanting to kick off your shoes a little bit and relax, or put on your best shoes and go out. Taurus, 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right. Your person's feelings this week, we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's the card that we just saw during the pre-shuffle. So for some of you Taurians, you may have someone showing up like that is really just been nothing but work and, you know, bills and things like that, and may want to kick off their shoes and cuddle with you and watch a movie or go out and do something nice. Their intentions, the 7 of Cups. Look at that. That was the other card that came out. Their actions, the 9 of Cups, and it says self-care, and they got their shoes kicked off. I love it when that happens. I freaking love it when that happens. Thank you for the confirmation. How does Taurus feel about this person? 8 of Wands. Okay, good. You like them. The overall energy, the 2 of Swords, influenced by the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Someone wanting some spontaneity. Someone wanting some spontaneity. After a schedule that has been rigid with no buffer, work, responsibilities, no buffer in between to just dilly-daddle. We all deserve to dilly-daddle once in a while. So Taurus, around this time frame, someone has been working towards a goal. Someone has been working towards a goal, and they're so stinking close to reaching this goal that they feel like they have lost track of, you know, important connections in their life. So Taurus, it feels like someone's getting ready to reach out to you after maybe being a bit, you know, quiet because of everything that's been going on. When they think of time off, they think of you. So that's a very specific message that you got someone that's been working their butt off, reaching a goal, and their energy levels are very low. But when it comes to hanging out with you, you infuse their energy. Okay? Very attracted to you with that Knight of Wands energy too. Okay, so let's clarify your feelings. You've got the 8 of Wands. This is you feeling like you're getting an unexpected conversation that is wanting to make last minute plans, and you're like, oh shit, you know, hold on, let me see if I have an outfit to wear. It's like you're getting an unexpected invite out, but I know how Taurians are. Taurians like a little bit more notice. So crosswatcher, you're going to have to give Taurus a little bit of notice. They like to plan in advance. But anyways, yeah, it feels like someone here is getting an unexpected, you know, invite out. And everything changes immediately after that. In a good way, it feels. 10 of Pentacles. This could be a long-term partnership. What it's kind of showing me, Taurus, is that you and this person both have similar ambition, similar goals, and want a similar type of lifestyle. And I feel like they're very drawn to you and how you have portrayed your life. Like you may have made comments about what type of home you want to move into, or what type of traveling you want to do, or what your past looked like and how you don't want to repeat that. It's like someone feels like you would get them, like nobody else would get them. Clarify this person's intentions. I got the 7 of Cups. The week going forward, the 7 of Cups has intentions. This is my spiritual vending machine card. You know, this is where you're like, all right, I've got choices. I can spend my day off paying some bills, doing my cleaning, or I can call Taurus. It looks like they're calling you. Why the 7 of Cups? 4 of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. And the 6 of Swords. This person wants a peaceful experience with you, Taurus. It feels like someone sees you as valuable and is holding on to some things that you've shared with them that's making them feel motivated to reaching out to you. This feels like it's happening very soon, Taurus. Remember how I said before this card even came out, someone's wanting to kick off their shoes and relax and like have a day to themselves, and it feels like they're wanting to invite you to their space. Why the Nine of Cups? Page of Pentacles. You're getting a text or phone call, some sort of message. Pages represent messages. Page of Pentacles is usually a coffee date card that could turn into, you know, going back to their place and watching a movie. I'm not getting anything, you know, sexual off of that. But it could very well turn into that, as I did see that Knight of Wands card. But it feels like this is a genuine, sincere invitation out that actually could turn into something long-term and serious with that Ten of Pentacles. This person is looking for someone that gets them, gets their schedule, gets their ambition, and won't hold it against them. But they also need balance too. Can't be all work and no, you know. Anything else for Taurus and this person? The Magician, they want to make it happen with you, Taurus. And then there's the Nine of Cups right underneath that, or the Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I keep on getting that you and this person are both money focused. And the Nine of Pentacles, hold on, I got a notification. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's single right now, but the Ten of Pentacles changes that. So right now, Taurus, you're manifesting big money, big changes, abundance in your life. And it looks like you and this person could do it together. The Magician is telling me that around this time frame, there's a chance for you guys to create something really valuable here. Gemini, Virgo energy coming in. I've got a lot of earth in this reading. A lot of earth and water. Earth and water, earth and water, with a splash of fire. Yeah, someone here is a multitasker. Someone here is a multitasker. My little Keanu Reeves card. He looks like Keanu Reeves. Hey, and this card says Mercury retrograde. We're in Mercury retrograde right now. Mercury is the planet that rules over the mind, thoughts, technology. And then I see the World card right here. You've successfully logged out. So Taurus, it feels like you and another person are logging out of work and, you know, all your responsibilities, and you're spending some time together around this time frame. It feels like you guys are making a plan like this week or maybe the following weekend. This feels good. It feels good. Now, I just don't know how long you've known this person for, but I am getting someone needs change. And then as I said that, these cards fell out. The Sun major for Leo, the Hierophant major for Taurus, and the Page of Cups, Pisces energy. This card came up for Cancer's reading. So this could be telling me that during Cancer season, someone developed a crush on you, and it looks like someone might be double texting and hoping that the second text gets a response. But with the Sun being here, and that's Leo energy, and Leo season begins in a few days, it feels like something new with that Sun could turn into something very high level, very successful, where you guys have very similar values. I've been getting that message since the very beginning of this reading, Taurus. It feels like someone here that you have very similar upbringing or similar values with, similar goals, is gravitating towards you around this time frame. They're needing someone that's not going to shame them for their ambition and for the goals that they're creating for themselves. Because I'm getting someone who feels like people make them feel bad for always working. It feels like someone's really building something successful here, like a business, building their brand or something, and they got people in their ear saying, why don't you take time off? They don't understand what they're doing, but they feel like you would. Maybe you do the same thing. All right, anything more for how Taurus will feel? Ace of Wands. Taurus, you're going to feel a very strong spark with someone this week. If this is someone brand new, the passion is getting ignited. And if this is someone that you've already been talking to, but things haven't really like gained momentum yet, get ready. It looks like someone's taking advantage of a little break that they have in their schedule to really like get something to happen with you. And then once that happens, you guys will compare your schedules and find a way to create balance, as I got that earlier too, when I said temperance. But this looks really good. That's really good. And then I see the Queen of Pentacles. That's your court card. And we got the Knight of Pentacles right here. I just feel like something very cozy is happening between you and another person. So Taurus, around this time frame, do expect someone to be reaching out to you, being like, hey, I'm free. Would you want to have lunch with me? Would you want to have coffee? It feels genuine, okay? It feels genuine. This feels very similar to what I had for Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, or Cancer season is when feelings start to get developed here. So let's get the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through, I've got Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, and Cancer. As I'm saying all that, this card hopped out. The same page. You want the same thing and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. Taurus, the entire reading has been about this, and it came out. I know that, but court cards are associated to all the water or all the signs. For Earth, Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, but it's also Taurus and Virgo. Just like the King of Wands is Leo's court card, but it also connects to Aries and Sagittarius. All the court cards all relate to a specific element. All right, but I know the Capricorn is the Queen of Pentacles, but it also connects to Virgo and Taurus. All right. Done settling. You're no longer lowering the bar to make love fit. If it's not meeting you at your level, it's not meant for you. Beautiful. Let me get another one. I just want to give you an extra one, Taurus. This feels good. That feels good. The single life. Embrace your independence, expand your horizons, and enjoy the solo journey. When you are your best self, you attract the best. Taurus, you're doing something good because you're attracting a hard worker. You're attracting someone that's got really good work ethic, someone that is not a quitter, someone that is trying their best to find a work-life balance so their passion doesn't end up being what creates a burnout for them. And it feels like they're looking for someone to share this with and experience it together. Like if you got someone who's on the same page as you, who likes to do the same things, it'll bring in a little bit of that fun and work into it. Something like that. So I hope that helps. This looks good. I like it. On to Gemini. All right, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, let's see. My goodness, my M's always look like butts when I'm writing backwards. Does that even look right? Yeah. Okay, 1 second. All right, make sure I don't get water on my cards. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Really? This card just knocked out a whole bunch of cards out of my hand, Gemini. That card has been stalking my readings all friggin' week. And I know it's because we're in Mercury retrograde, but still, come on. That card needs to give me a break. Any other cards on the floor? Any other cards on the floor? The Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups wanted to hop out. I'm going to put these back in and see if it comes back out. But this could be a side message, Gemini. You and another person could have hit some sort of roadblock where there could have been a conflict, you know, a misunderstanding, I don't know. And someone's trying to look over their options right now to see if one of those options should be calling you and being like, hey, can we just talk about it? Can we make peace? Can we forgive and forget? Can we let this go? Can we have a reunion? Can we just move on? Is what that combo is kind of alluding to. And this is your minor arcana. And it says, was this worth it? So someone may have tried to prove a point, and the point ended up just leading to an argument, and someone's like, was that even worth it, trying to prove my point? Thank you, P. Hamkin. I appreciate you. I think I said your name right, or Famkin. Thank you so much. All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? So that could be a side message, but we'll see if it comes back through. What do we have for Gemini this week? What do we have for Gemini this week, please? For the next 7 days, what do we have for Gemini? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. Another card hopped out. It's the 10 of Wands. Someone may be feeling like there's a lot of pressure surrounding them this week, or that's you. I'll see what the spread shows to see who that is connecting to. All right, your person's feelings this week, Gemini. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We got repeated 10s. Their intentions, we have the 5 of Cups. It kind of connects to those 3 cards that hopped out during the pre-shuffle, Gemini. Someone misses you. Someone misses you. And the card even says, miss your ex. 10 of Pentacles is a long-term relationship that could be having troubles right now. What is this person's next actions? With Gemini, we have the High Priestess. It looks like they're watching you rather than saying anything right now. What is Gemini's feelings? We have the Strength card, major for Leo. And the overall energy is the 6 of Swords. Remember how we saw the 5 of Swords card, Gemini? Well, the 6 of Swords is the card that comes out after that, indicating that this week, you're just moving on from an argument and just trying to not rock the boat and make things even more complicated. Okay? Some of you Geminis may just feel like, you know, you thought you had the support of someone and it didn't turn out to be that way, and you're feeling kind of motivated to just focus on you for the time being. And I've got a lot of regret and shame off of this person. Now, roles could definitely be reversed, but this person intends to wallow in shame and regret for something that happened between the two of you, which makes me feel that this 10 of Wands is them. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. And then I see the Hermit. Someone just isolating themselves for a little bit, trying to figure out what they should do next. Okay, so let's start with this person's feelings. We got the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards in a love reading. It usually signifies a long-term relationship or the potential for one. It usually alludes to family, shared goals, things like that. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles for how they feel about Gemini. The 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. And the Death card, Scorpio energy. This person's scared that this is over, that this is already done, that there's nothing to do here but to feel bad. So for some of you, the conflict may have happened very recently, or maybe happened during Gemini season, and someone's really feeling like everything's gone. Like someone's looking at this relationship thinking, what has been done? This is over. I lost it all. And feeling really bad. But what I'm getting off of you, Gemini, feels more like relief. So I don't know if this is someone that you're missing or you're relieved to have this person out of your life right now. But let's take a look at your feelings. We got the Strength card. This is you trying to focus on your own willpower, focus on being strong. Maybe you've had temptation to reach out and you're proud of yourself for not doing that. Why the Strength card for how Gemini feels? Judgment card, that's the card that came out earlier and it came back. I knew it would come back. So Gemini, around this time frame, there is a strong feeling that the both of you are projecting into this reading today, where it's hovering around the idea of Do we forgive this? Do we forgive each other? Do we let this go for good? Do we have a renewal? What do we do here? And it feels like there's a conversation that you're thinking about right now. Queen of Cups on the bottom. Right now, you're just trying to focus on your own peace and happiness. You're not trying to disrupt your life right now. You're trying to stay strong here. Maybe some of you see this person as a weakness where after a few days, you eventually go back to the situation and then rinse, repeat, and you're trying to stay strong. And for others, you may feel like you just need a little bit of a break from this person to clear your mind and, figure out what you wanted. So let's clarify this Five of Cups, which is this person's intentions this week. They intend to just miss you. This is sad. Why the Five of Cups? We went from all those positive, new relationship readings to this, and I'm sorry, Gemini. Why the Five of Cups? The Star, Aquarius energy, and I got the Page of Pentacles, and I got the Lover's card, Gemini energy. So the Star is wanting hope that something is not always going to hurt this bad. Okay, and the Lover's card shows me someone texting someone or considering texting someone to see if anyone would want to talk to them. And the art depiction right here shows me someone considering giving someone closure. While the other person doesn't want closure, they want their person back. Some of you guys were fighting about money. Maybe there was an argument about money. Maybe someone made someone feel like they weren't pulling their weight in the relationship, like always having the other person pay for dinner outs and dates and things like that. Because I'm seeing someone complaining about money. Now, if this is someone that you were in a long-term relationship with, there could have been some struggles surrounding the topic of money. Yeah, all of a sudden I'm getting money. Like maybe you guys had an argument because someone demanded someone pay their way at a date. I don't know. Yeah, as I say that, I see the Four of Pentacles, which is someone hoarding their money, being very guarded with their money. Someone may be under a lot of pressure financially and took it out on their relationship. May have not fought about money, but it was possibly the root cause of the argument. Like someone may have started an argument about some random thing, but the root was, financial struggle, financial worry. Even if someone's paying their bills, someone just worries about how long they can keep something up if there's a threat to losing a job. Like someone feels like they got the weight of the world on their shoulders and is just trying to survive and may have taken something out on their person and has deep regret. Didn't I get this last week? I don't know. Clarify that Ten of Wands. I feel like I got that card, that message last week. Clarify that Ten of Wands, please. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. And the Ace of Swords. Someone here makes good money or has potential to make good money, but there may have been some sort of threat to someone's financial picture, like an unexpected medical bill. I don't know. It feels like someone usually has it under control until they don't, and may have gotten a bit defensive about something, Seven of Wands. But I'm getting that it wasn't the actual thing. So you might not even know about this, Gemini, but to them, it was the root cause of being grumpy maybe. Maybe someone was being a little bit grumpy, and you were like, why are you so grumpy today? I'm not, leave me alone. And then all of a sudden you guys had a fight, but you never actually knew what they were grumpy about. Someone took something out on you. Gemini, I feel like whoever this person is, I really do feel like they're genuinely sorry. I'm not getting anything malicious off of this person. They know that they effed up. I'm not getting that they're a bad person. Now, if your experience tells you something different, follow your heart, okay? Their actions is the High Priestess, which shows me they just watch, if you have social media, or they're reading text messages, or they could simply be going through a spiritual awakening. That High Priestess doesn't always have to be lurking around being secretive. They could be going through a spiritual awakening. Something triggered an awakening in them. By the High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, they may be getting some good news about money. Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the King of Swords. but they may feel like they've already broke trust with you. Sagittarius's court card. Someone here may be getting out of a situation that may have made them feel a little bit grumpy or upset previously, that may have triggered some trouble in your relationship, but someone may feel like they've already created a breach in trust and they feel like they screwed it all up. So the overall energy is the Six of Swords, which is all about finding calmer waters, getting out of a tough situation. Clarify that Six of Swords. Transitioning. For my married Geminis, you may have taken your kid and went to your mother's house for a weekend or your father's house. For the dudes, you may have done the same thing if you guys live with someone. Why the Six of Swords? Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. The Nine of Cups is working on self, giving you guys a chance to work on yourself individually so that way you both feel good on your own. And then maybe coming towards each other when your confidence level is back up. King of Wands is Leo's court card, so it could be telling me that as you transition into Leo season, there could be a chance for two people to have a conversation when they both feel like their best self. It's also the energy of Aries and Sagittarius. All right, so let's get into the hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, I have strong Gemini and Capricorn. Leo is here strongly as well as Scorpio. Oh, that card just went flying over there. Dang it. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Let's see if I can get this card without having to. There we go. Secret admirer. There's someone in your orbit who's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move. Some of you Geminis, while you're dealing with this complicated situation with you and this person, you might have someone crushing on you to where you might even consider like just saying, you know what, I have empathy for what this person went through or was going through at the time they took something out on the relationship, but maybe I should try out somebody new. You've got, that's your prerogative. Do what you gotta do. Playing games. They've got game, but is it real? Keep your eyes open and don't fall for surface level charm. Some of you Geminis may feel like someone played you. Came in a certain way and then totally switched up on you, switched up their mannerisms, started, like, imagine someone talking about how much money they make and what kind of, you know, bands that they're stacking, and then they argue with you over getting you a coffee. It's like, thought you were making all this money and you don't want to get my coffee? Chasing clout. They're addicted to attention and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the storyline. Some of you Geminis may be dealing with someone who, you know, is getting a lot of success, whether on social media or in their work, and started to get a little bit cocky and started to treat you in a certain way that wasn't right. And now they're having some deep regret about their actions. Curated image. Every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. Some of you Geminis may feel like someone's posting online this curated image of themselves when you know the real truth behind the scenes, or you yourself is posting things making it look like your life is one way when behind the scenes, you know, it's not that peachy and cream. Digital love. You're vibing through the screens, but don't romanticize a connection that hasn't been tested in real life. Yeah, some of you Geminis, if you're on the internet, you might be getting to know someone new through social media. Just be mindful that you don't really know who someone is until you're around them in the real world and, you know, feel that chemistry in person, see how they treat people when they're not like in control of editing a text or rewriting a typo or something like that. See how they really are. Situationship. It's a situationship, not a relationship, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's drama-free. Some of you Geminis, this was not even a relationship. It was a situationship that someone wants to turn into a committed relationship, and you may feel like that was just not a part of the original plan, and now you feel like they're switching up on you when you were originally expecting just like a casual thing maybe. That's not for all of you. And the final card. Family feud. Sometimes blood is thicker than water, and sometimes it's just thicker with drama, judgment, and silent grudges. For some of you Geminis, you may feel like a family member on their side disrespected you and this person didn't defend you. You know, if you're married, this person's your in-laws may have said something really hurtful and they just stood there and let you take it. Of course, I know Geminis are going to speak up for themselves, but at the same time, it's like, why didn't you stand up for me? You left me to have to defend myself with your mom, your dad, your brother, something like that. That's not for all of you. All right, Gemini, I hope that helps. I love you. On to Leo. Cancer, I already did your reading first. If you're just tuning in, your reading is at the 1 or 2 minute timestamp. I think 1 minute timestamp. I kind of shortened my intro. Trying not to waste you guys' time with long intros anymore. Now, Leo, I know it's not your birthday, but the live stream is scheduled for the 19th through the 25th, and your birthday season begins middle of the week. So I baked you a cake, it's gluten-free, and next week you will be first when I start my next live stream. You will be first because it's your birthday season, all right? Since it was still Cancer season, I started with them first. All right, but happy early birthday. All right, what do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo, please? Hi, welcome, welcome. Hold on, I can't seem to get comfortable. I feel like I always did this during Leo or Virgos. All right, what do we have for Leo this week? What do we have for Leo this week? Leo, what do we have for Leo, please? 2 more shuffles for Leo. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my early birthday babies. All right, Leo, your person's feelings. We have the Chariot. Their intentions. We have Justice. Wow, 2 major arcanas right out the gate. Their next actions with you. We have the King of Cups. That's Scorpio's court card, but also the energy of Cancer and Pisces. Your feelings for this person. The 2 of Cups, Venus and Cancer. And the overall energy for you, the 7 of Wands, that's Leo's energy. Influenced by the 4 swords, and then I see the King of Swords. All right, someone really cares about you. Holy smokes. And I've been getting this message for you for weeks now. You got someone that keeps on showing up in your reading, Leo, really caring about you. Really caring about you. But the body language is giving something went down between the 2 of you, or something feels like it's about to go down and they're trying to protect something with you. With your overall energy for this reading being the 7 Wands, 4 Swords, some of you Leos may be, just spending time on what you want to do around this time frame, and you're not being so focused on other people for the time being. And I got that for you in your yesterday's reading. But it does feel like around this time frame, you're getting a message from someone that leads to a maybe long chat. So let's break it down. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. Why the Chariot for how this person feels about Leo? The Chariot is all about moving forward, not staying stuck in the past, not reliving the past, not rehashing the past. It's letting go. It's moving forward. But this card, the Chariot, is parked. So it's like someone's parked pending something. Why the Chariot? The 8 of Wands. This person really is excited about some sort of plan that they have for you. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. They feel like you're a very independent person, that you've got a lot of energy about you that shows that you are ambitious, that you like to create your own abundance, you don't depend on other people, and that you are all also showing that you're reaching your goals very quick, but also not quick. Because earth energy moves slow, but that fire energy moves fast. So they're noticing that there's certain goals in your life that is happening quicker, while others might take a little bit of time, but they are still seeing you doing it. So you got someone this time frame, Leo, that really wants to get a plan out there into the universe and get you to co-sign it. All right. The Page of Swords shows me someone keeping a close eye on this relationship. So let's clarify your feelings. You've got the Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups for how Leo feels about this person this week? Why the Two of Cups? The Moon, Pisces energy, and then I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Star. Dang, Leo. You really care about this person. Or you feel like your feelings are starting to go through a sudden change. And I'm wondering it's because of something that they share with you that kind of solidifies something. Because they're telling you something around this time frame. I got the Justice card and it shows something about the truth coming out. Someone being honest with you about something, but it doesn't lead to a negative reaction. It leads to positive changes. This is a fantastic combo. But with the Moon there, you may have some anxiety. Like you don't always feel calm about what's going on with your love life in general, yet alone this person. And with you being a Leo, you're ruled by the Sun, and the Moon is coming in as your feelings for someone else. So that's a nice balance here. Like they might be the introvert and you're the extrovert, but it's a nice balance to you guys' relationship. Like someone's fine with you being the one that's front and center of the relationship while they kind of take a nurturing back seat behind the scenes situation with you. So let's take a look at their intentions with you. We got the Justice card. Six of Cups, and then I got the Page of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Is this someone that you stopped talking to? Six of Cups doesn't always have to be not in communication. But with that Four of Swords supporting the Seven of Wands, and then this person kind of looking a little bit like low energy. Some of you may have like put your relationship with this person on a temporary time out because you had some things to take care of for yourself. But someone's really coming in with a lot of good memories with you. Someone here might be taking accountability about something. That doesn't feel like it's for the whole read. That feels like a side message. Someone's getting ready to take accountability for something and own up to something, tell the truth about something. And that could be why you're in this Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands energy. Like you're not really giving much to the situation until someone takes accountability for something. Okay? You're being very adamant about the fact that you're really firm on your boundaries around this time frame, Leo. I'm strongly getting that. So let's take a look at this person's actions with you. We got the King of Cups. Why the King of Cups? The King of Cups as actions, that's acting in a way that shows emotional growth, emotional maturity. Like maybe someone wasn't acting so mature before. Four of Wands and the Hanged Man. And when I did your reading yesterday, Leo, your outcome, or when I posted your reading, you had the Four of Wands as your outcome. You had the Four of Wands as your outcome. This is mirroring the reading that I posted for you yesterday. You've got someone that's seeing something in a whole new perspective, seeing you in a whole new perspective, and it feels good. The Four of Wands shows up as someone in this art depiction as someone who just shows up for themselves regardless of whether other people show up for them. As long as you're taking good care of yourself, you are going to have the life that you want. And someone's realizing that you could take them or leave them at this point. That not having this person in your life isn't going to be a downfall for you. You're just going to adapt to not having this person in your life and get back to being happy. I feel like I'm reading for a Leo that's gone through a lot of growth, but it feels like this person has too. There's a lot of emotional growth here in this reading. A lot of learning about oneself. Let me get back to this person's feelings for you, Leo. I feel like I need to get a little bit more. Can I get another card on? Actually, let me use a different tarot deck. Hold on. Can I get another card on how this person feels about Leo around this time frame, please? So they're parked in that chariot trying to figure some things out. Ace of Cups. Someone loves you, Leo. Someone loves you. Or someone's falling in love with you or has always been in love with you. And I already saw that with the King of Cups. I feel like someone's got like a new love for you after witnessing something about you. And I feel like that kind of aligns with what I said earlier, how they're watching you be that person that if you've got a goal, you either get that goal accomplished quick, or it's something that might take a lot of your time and persistence, and you do eventually reach that goal too. They like that about you, Leo. They like your motivation. They like how you are just constantly just trying new things and just like being all about happiness and being there for people and being there mostly for yourself first and then other people. I feel like this person is learning something about you that they don't see with other people. Not too often anyways. You know, they're possibly saying that in their life they've seen a lot of people not have compassion for other people or give up on their dreams quickly. And watching you, you might be a motivator for them because it does feel like this person's in need of some motivation. But it feels like a lot of growth has taken place. They may have said that you work too hard and now they're regretting that. That kind of aligns with what I had for Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or you got strong Taurus placements. Someone's realizing that they may have made some sort of huge assumption about you. So let's dive into your feelings a little bit more. Clarify that Two of Cups a little bit more. Two of Cups is a soulmate contract. As I say that, I open up to the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And now we have a perfect match. And we got the Two of Cups coming in twice. So Leo, it feels like around this time frame, you and another person are establishing some sort of mutual understanding over each other and what you both are wanting to achieve here in your love life and your life in general. All right, someone here has a lot of goals, and if they are with someone that doesn't understand those goals or want to anchor those goals or shame someone for those goals, it's not going to work. So Leo, it feels like something good is here. Something good is here. This is refreshing compared to the last few readings I've done for you. I always seem to get like an ex that won't leave you alone or someone that was never in an ex that's all up in your Kool-Aid. But this week feels really good. Anything else for Leo? The Fool. And I was staring at the Wheel of Fortune card when that card came out. So Leo, I feel like as you step into your next solar return, which resonates with the Fool, even though this is Aries' card, the Fool is about starting a new cycle. As you step into your new solar return, I feel like things are going to be looking really good for you. And Leo just went into Jupiter on June 29th, where it will sit there until July of 2027. So you may be benefiting off of Jupiter's strong energy this year, because that's a Jupiter card, and it's connected to fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, where not just your love life evolves and has growth and expansion, because Jupiter is all about growth and expansion. Not only does your love life evolve and grow, this could be your spiritual gifts, this could be your friendships, this could be your career, this could be, you know, personal goals, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of growth and expansion around you, and you're showing up for yourself even if nobody else does. I'm going to leave that alone. Holy smokes. And then I got the Star again on the bottom. Some of you could have strong Aquarius placements. Some of you could be a North Node Aquarius, South Node Aquarius, rising. I don't know. So let's get the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through before I pull the hidden message, I've got strong Aquarius in this reading. I have strong I was going to say Porkio, but I meant to say Scorpio, then Pisces, but it came out Porkio. Anyway, some of you could be dealing with a Porkio. All right, so I got Pisces here. I have Aquarius. I have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aries, Venus in Cancer. Libra is here, but it could be any zodiac sign, okay? Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl, if you haven't already. I'm not a twin flame reader, but the twin flame card came out. All right. They are your counterpart in growth, healing, and divine purpose. That's why it feels so intense. So for some of you Leos, if this connection felt very intense early on, it was meant to trigger a lot of growth in the two of you. And it looks like you guys are doing your work. Be proud of yourselves. Not everybody actually does the work that the universe is trying to get done when they bring two people together, but it looks like you guys are doing the work. And the ones that aren't doing the work are going to keep attracting the same type of connections, same sort of theme, same sort of situation over and over and over again until it actually happens. But you guys are actually doing the work. You guys are actually doing the work. Back together just got my attention. The honeymoon round 2 has begun, but the real tea is how long it will last. So some of you are taking someone back this week. Clean slate, a full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. Heck yeah. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. What is going on? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Honeymoon phase. Beautiful people. The Marilyn Manson song, Beautiful People, came on in my car, and my daughter said, beautiful meatball. Anyway, now I can't unhear it. Honeymoon phase. This is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance. So, Leo, I feel like around this time frame, you and another person are feeling a honeymoon phase, whether you've been together for a while and you're going through a really good new phase together, or this is new. Just don't ignore the details. Because remember, this connection may be trying to trigger a lot of change and growth to not just get caught up in fantasy. Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped isn't part of the love deal. If there's no key in sight, it might be time to break free. If you're dealing with someone, Leo, that you feel trapped with, or you feel brings you a lot of unnecessary anxiety, protect your boundaries. Block them. Block them, block them, block them. Hidden agenda. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. Going broke. The bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. This is a side message, Leo. You might have either a former friend, a family member, or something that is coming back around with a hidden agenda, and it might be because they need money. This theme seems to come up for you a lot, Leo, and that could be why the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Swords is the overall energy for you. You may have been under, you might be just on edge because you may feel intuitively that someone's about to return wanting something from you, and you're not wanting to give into it at all. You're not going to give it any of your freaking time or attention. No means no. So it feels like someone maybe supporting a lifestyle that's taking away all their abundance, maybe making a lot of money, but spending a lot of money too, and may know that you are, you know, someone very dedicated to saving up money for your retirement, for your future. So your good decisions aren't meant to replace someone's bad choices. So if someone's spending money that they don't have on things that are not important, it's not your responsibility. Cancel. They crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. I don't know, Leo. There's someone else that just showed up in this reading. We were all doing good and feeling good, and then this person just showed up. I'm getting like I'm not liking the energy I'm picking up on. This feels like a side character trying to wiggle their way into your life around your birthday season to get a favor from you. I'm not getting anything good off of that. So if this is why this card combo came up, keep whoever this is blocked. But this connection feels good, all right? I didn't get it was a romantic partner or a former romantic partner. It feels like it was like a friend or a family member or something like that. Someone that you do not have any romantic vibes towards. All right, so I hope that helps, Leo. Enjoy your birthday season. On to Virgo. Doobie, 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 doobie. I need some intermission music. All right, what do we have for the Virgos? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. After I'm done here, I've got a lot of cleaning of some bird cages to do. Fun, fun, fun. Working on an aviary though. I'm so excited. All right. Hi Virgo. Let's take a look at you for the next 7 days. Hi everyone who just showed up. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. All right, what do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week, please? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. By the way, Virgo, I have your new reading uploading right now. It will be posted tomorrow morning. All right. All right, your person's feelings for you. We have the 4 of Wands, beautiful. Their intentions with you, the 7 of Wands. Their behavior and actions towards you, the 5 of Pentacles. Your feelings for this person, the Knight of Pentacles. And the overall energy is the Empress, influenced by the King of Pentacles. And then I see the 10 of Swords. What a mixed bag here. All right, well, time to break it down. This is a mixed bag, Virgo. Give me a second. So let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a really good card to see in someone's feelings. It comes in when you feel that you found your person, or you found someone that could potentially be your person if things work out. However, their actions this week shows me that they're feeling like they've kind of lost that with you. Like you're not really showing up for them like they originally saw you showing up for them as. Clarify that 4 of Wands. Like you canceled plans with them, you canceled out on something, you changed your mind on something, Virgo. I mean, you're allowed to change your mind and not let it. The Sun, major for Leo. And the Tower, Scorpio energy. And I got the Ace of Swords. Virgo, they're kind of telling me that you canceled something with them and they're feeling really bummed out about it. Whether you guys were supposed to meet up over the weekend and you last minute canceled on them and they're really like bummed out thinking that you're just trying to avoid them or that you generally couldn't make it. Because right here it shows me you busting your butt working. But someone may feel like that was an excuse. Now don't force that message if it's not connected to that. But someone feels like you're going out of your way to avoid them this week. And that you're just not wanting to show up for things that you said that you were going to show up for. Like maybe you said that you were going to show up for this weekend for lunch or something like that, or watch a movie, and you canceled on them last minute. They don't know what to think about you, Virgo. They feel like you're just doing everything in your power to just avoid hearing from them, seeing them, things like that. Now, the roles could definitely be reversed, but they do intend to, you know, be a little bit more persistent here, but they're not feeling like they're going to get any good results. So let's take a look at your feelings, and then I'll trickle back to their feelings. Your feelings for this person is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about moving slow and steadily, being cautious. You may feel like you've got to be cautious with this person while also still moving towards them at the same time. Like you're not writing it off just yet, but you're cautious about it. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Temperance, which is the same thing that I just said, that you're being patient about something. And I got the Knight of Wands, and I got the Six of Pentacles. Some of you Virgos may feel like this person gives off player vibes, like they're trying to just play with you or get your attention, and you don't want to just waste your time being someone's, you know, earpiece or something like that. Like you may feel like this person makes it always about them whenever you guys are together. Like the whole conversation is monopolized by what's going on with them. And then they maybe give you 2 seconds to say what's up with you, and then they cut you off. That doesn't have to be what happened, but that's just the vibe that I'm getting in this reading, Virgo, where you don't feel like it's reciprocal. You feel like something feels very one-sided, or like someone is transactional about something. Like someone wants you there for, like, to have, you know, an extra person at their party, to have extra likes on their Facebook post. Like someone just wants you there to make some sort of image that they were projecting look accurate. You're trying to be patient. And then I see the King of Wands, which is Leo's court card, but also Aries and Sagittarius. Virgo, you're repeatedly telling me that you feel like this person is just trying to gain something from you and is not really coming in genuine. Like they're trying to get something from you. Whether it's your money, whether it's your time, resources. As I'm saying that, I see the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Wands as their true intentions. Why the Seven of Wands? The Devil. The Devil as their true intentions. It feels like think of the Devil as intentions as someone that's just wanting to hook up, wanting to have a late night, you know, bed cap or something like that, nightcap. Or someone that wants money, or someone that wants attention, or someone wants their ego fed. And you are not giving to it, you're rejecting it, Five of Pentacles. They're not getting anything off of you. But you're still showing up here for them, though. That's what's confusing me, Virgo. You say all that, but you're still here moving towards them. I don't get it. Why are you moving towards them? Unless you're wanting to just, like, observe a little bit. Like if I felt someone was using me or was in it for the wrong reasons, block, delete. But for some reason you want to know more about it. The Devil as intentions, that's someone that intends to make careless choices, or is just in it for control. All right, so let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Why the Five of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups, and then I see the Queen of Swords. Virgo, someone's going to say to you around this time frame that they're trying their best and that they want you to give them a chance. Now, roles could definitely be vice versa, okay? Don't force it. So if cross-watch, you're watching this and you feel like Virgo's doing this to you, take it however it resonates. But I am getting where someone intuitively is telling me, Virgo, I'm trying my best. I don't know why you're responding this way. I didn't mean to cancel. So you're canceling with me because you think I canceled on you on purpose. That's not true. Like earlier, they were saying that you're canceling on plans with them that you agreed upon, but they're feeling like it's a retaliation to you thinking that they purposely canceled plans with you. Like someone feels like you're trying to get back at them, but they're trying to tell me that they're not doing what you think that they're doing, even though the Devil is intentions. Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different deck. Clarify that Devil again. It's like someone saying, hey, that's not my intentions, but the card is showing me it is. Why the Devil with the Seven of Wands? This person could have Capricorn or Leo in their chart. The Star. Someone intends to get a lot of attention. Someone wants to feel successful. Someone wants to feel good. But I'm also getting someone that wants to heal a situation but not take accountability for something. 10 of Cups on the bottom. Sometimes the star with the 10 of Cups and the devil is trying to paint an image of a beautiful life that they're wanting, but it's coming in with the devil influencing it. Like, imagine sitting with someone while they're saying, oh man, Virgo, if we get together, we will have such a beautiful life together. We'll have every dream that we want together with the star and the devil, or the star and the 10 of Cups. But what you end up getting is a toxic relationship, a cheater, a liar, a manipulator. The devil likes to sell you a dream and give you a nightmare. The devil likes to sell you a dream and give you a freaking nightmare. Anything with the devil attached to it is not going to be what it's marketed as. Virgo, your message, holy smokes. This is not like the reading I have uploading for you right now. That one had a positive message to it. You feel like someone's trying to just target you to use you for something, whether for money, your body, your attention, or just an ego boost or something. I don't know. You're trying to go inward at this time with that Hermit, and to make certain that you're not just jumping to some sort of conclusion without any real facts to back it up. So that's why you're trying to get a closer look. It's like the Knight of Pentacles, when I think about it in this situation, that's tiptoeing to something just to get a closer look, even though you are going to back off and go back what you're doing. Like, imagine like going for a walk in the forest and you hear something slithering and you're slowly approaching it just to get a peek at what type of snake it is, but then you back off and you go away. That could be what I'm getting off of you, Virgo. You're just wanting to get a close look to make certain that it's what you're hearing and not just your fear talking. Because for some of you, this person could mean well. It's just the devil as intentions isn't really good to have. So anything else for Virgo? Feels like someone feels like you keep on rejecting their invite, rejecting their plans. They're really trying to see you and spend time with you, FaceTime you, whatever the case may be. And you keep on rejecting it and they don't know why. And they're intending to continue being persistent with that. And with the Empress and the King of Pentacles as the overall energy, one plant is not getting watered and it's letting it die, while the other plant gets watered and it's thriving. You're trying to figure out what people, places, and things deserve your love and affection, and what things you just feel like need to shrivel up and go away. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like I'm reading for a Virgo that wants new experiences. You're ready for new. You don't want anything that you've already been there, done that with. Oh my goodness, Virgo. Yeah, it feels like you got someone here you feel like is in it for the wrong reasons, and you're not about that. You're not about that lifestyle. And for some of you Virgos, you may already be talking to someone else on the side that you feel like you want to explore more further because you feel at peace when you're talking to this person. So some of you Virgos may already have someone that you are engaging with, and you got this other person that feels like you keep on rejecting them. And I feel like you're rejecting them because you want to explore this other situation that doesn't make you feel that way. You're doing what's best for yourself, Virgo. And if you're not dealing with anybody new outside of what I just tapped into, this could be saying that if you continue to be firm with your boundaries, you got somebody else entering your life that won't leave you feeling like someone is just here to take something and not, be there for you. So let's get the hidden messages. Wow, that felt like a Scorpio reading. I got to be honest with you, Virgo. That felt like a Scorpio reading, not a Virgo reading. Unless you're dealing with a Scorpio. All right, so for zodiac signs that came through, I have Pisces, I have Scorpio, I have Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra. It really could be any zodiac sign, but those are the main ones that came through this reading. Okay. I just saw the invite card. Troubled past. The past still lingers like smoke in the room. Even if it's buried, its energy hasn't left the building. A past experience is still playing out for you, Virgo, whether with someone that came through or just haunting you, maybe sabotaging your connections with other people if this person didn't do anything wrong. Love lessons. Don't let a history of failed relationships get you down. Gather the lessons and ditch the baggage. Family echoes. Old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. For my Virgos that had a difficult childhood or upbringing, maybe raised by emotionally immature parents, siblings, things like that, you may be inadvertently attracting those types of dynamics in your love life until you heal from your past. You might be attracting people that are familiar to you, even though what they're bringing is not good feelings. Blocked. It stings to be blocked, but try not to take it personally. Value those who value you and don't chase ghosts. If you kept on canceling on someone, Virgo, or just like, you know, saying no to invites, you might get blocked, but I see it as a blessing. Something is telling you to cancel. Something is telling you not to bother. Making bank. Financial flow is increasing. A new level of wealth, power, and confidence is activating. You may be stepping into a journey, Virgo, where money is going to be your top priority, not romance. And then while you're digging into your finances, that's when love shows up naturally. Fake profile on the bottom. It's not just a filter, it's a full-on facade. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. Virgo, you got someone showing up in this reading who's not who they say that they are. Whether they're watching you from fake accounts or portraying themselves to be something as an image to get them more attention, it's like someone's intentions are going to show when it comes to a Virgo. You guys are really good at clocking things that other people don't notice. That's a gift of yours, a gift of pattern recognition, Virgo. You were born with that gift. Take advantage of it. Use it to protect you or to help others. All right, so I hope that helps. On to Libra. Hi, Libra. One second. Thank goodness that's water. It keeps on dripping. Okay. What do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra this week, please? What do we have for Libra this week, please? Two more shuffles for Libra. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, Libra, your person's feelings. We have the 6 of Swords. This is Libran energy. Their intentions. We have the World card. That's fixed energy all around. Their behavior and actions. The Chariot, major for Cancer. Someone here is traveling or lives at a distance. I got all my travel cards. Someone may be even out of the country right now. What is Libra's feelings for this person? The 9 of Pentacles. And the overall energy is the 10 of Swords. Influenced by the 4 Swords and the Hierophant. All right, Libra. For a lot of you, you and another person may have called it quits on your relationship. Whether that's a permanent thing or not. I will definitely do my best to see what's in store for you for the week ahead, to see what changes are up ahead. But this does look like you and another person have recently called it quits. And they're feeling sad. They just feel like they need to keep it moving. And they might be looking at you as being more happy about the whole situation than they are, looking like you're celebrating having your single life back. We'll see. So let's clarify this person's feelings. We got the Six of Swords. Okay, the Six of Swords is healing. It's moving on. It's just catching their breath. Maybe you guys had a really bad breakup where there was a lot of fighting involved. Why the Six of Swords? Eight of Swords. They can't let this go. They're struggling. Ten of Wands. They're struggling. Libra, they're taking this very hard. They're taking this very hard. Six of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is someone that's very nostalgic about you right now. And the more that they look at your photos, think about memories, it makes them feel sick to their stomach. That was a very specific description. I don't think I've ever said that on a reading. Yeah, someone feels sick to their stomach that you guys are done right now. I'll get back to that. Let me dive into your feelings. Your energy is very different than their energy, Libra. I got to be honest with you. You don't look like you're phased. Whether it's a, self-defense mechanism where you're trying to not let this bother you and you're just distracting yourself with work and money, things like that, you're taking it a little bit easier than them. And maybe that's why they felt that you're happy about this. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Page of Cups. You still have feelings for this person, but you're not wanting those feelings to get you down. Queen of Cups tells me that you're focusing on yourself. You're taking care of your emotional health, your mental health. So you might be dealing with it better because you're focusing on the healing aspect, whereas this person is like punishing themselves over and over again by thinking about this relationship, this argument, this breakup over and over and over again. Something like that. Like you both are healing in a different way. You're choosing to heal in a way that shows self-care. They're healing in a way that is just constantly reminding themselves of you. So let's take a look at their intentions. We got the World card. The World card as intentions, that's the intent to let a cycle close. Let a lesson be learned in order to have a new chapter. They are trying their best, but they're having trouble letting you go because you're different. Why the World card? Six of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands keeps on coming back out. They're exhausted with this whole situation, Libra, but they're trying to not give up on understanding why it all happened and how they can benefit from this painful experience. Eight of Cups. They're intending to emotionally detach around this time frame, but they feel like you did it immediately and they don't understand why you were so quick to get over them. They're assuming that you didn't give a shit. Excuse the language. And I feel like I said something similar to you during your reading that I'm uploading right now. That someone's assuming that you just didn't give a dang and they're the only ones suffering here. They're parked in their chariot trying to figure out how to move forward. Why the Chariot for this person's actions this week? Ace of Pentacles. Right now their actions is focused on money. They're trying to shift their focus from you and to focus it on money and career right now to get some of their peace back. Yeah, Five of Swords on the bottom. This person's struggling, Libra. This is someone that's really upset that you were able to just like switch back to normal in a matter of a moment and that they're the only ones carrying this burden. They're really, really shocked that you don't look affected at all. You know what? Let me ask how you felt when this ended. How did Libra feel when this ended? Because I'm looking at this card and you look like you're like, ah, yes, I got my peace back. About dang time that relationship is over. I just couldn't take another minute of it. You just look like you're having a glow up. Like if this was someone that you were married to, you may have felt like, as I said that, I saw the Emperor. You may have felt like someone was a bit too controlling in the relationship, didn't let you have your freedom, didn't let you have, things for yourself. Tell me how Libra felt at the time this happened. 3 of Cups, you celebrated. I'm tapping into a Libra that may have, called their girls, called their guy friends, and was like, yeah, I'm going to have a divorce party. This is great. Or a breakup party. Let's go out and have some drinks. Let's meet some new people. Libra, I feel like what this person is telling me is true. That you did not really show any emotion towards the breakup and that they're the only ones carrying this. But why in the first place? Because there's got to be a reason why you acted like this. How did they treat you during that relationship is what I'm getting at. Because Librans are very fair and honest and peaceful people. For a Libra to react so cold and detached from someone else's emotions and to celebrate while someone else is suffering could be telling me that you feel like this person hurt you in the relationship. Whether they cheated on you, lied to you, dragged something on, and this is you getting your power back. Everyone has their own perspective on what's going on here. Okay, what's in store for Libra? Let's ask about that. What's in store for Libra outside of what we were just talking about in regards to this old relationship? What's in store for Libra? 2 of Cups, you might have a new relationship entering your life, Libra. 2 of Cups, when we pull ourselves away from people, places, and things that don't provide us with happiness and joy, and we put ourselves first and we do what's best for ourselves, the universe rewards us with relationships that are mutually rewarding. So Libra, if you decide to break things off with someone because the relationship was taking too much of a mental toll on you, and right now you're happy that that connection is in your past, you got a brand new one entering your scene, entering your life very soon. You might even have someone curious about you right now, Page of Swords. You might have someone already watching you on social media or asking other people about you, secret admirer. And as I'm saying all that, I see the 6 of Swords, which says better days are ahead. Better days are ahead. So cross-watcher, this could definitely be roles reverse. But Libra, if you felt like a relationship was toxic, wasn't good for your mental health, you decide to pull away and someone sees that you were not upset about it, but I feel like it's because it, caused a lot of harm for you, it feels like. And you put yourself first. Jeez, okay. All right. I don't think I've ever had a reading quite like this where one person is like, while the other person is suffering. Usually I get mutual parties suffering, but we'll see. All right, let's get the hidden message. But Libra, you got new blessings entering the scene, and I also see financial flow increasing, so good kudos to you. For zodiac signs that came through your tarot spread before I pulled the hidden message, you could have been dealing with a Taurus, a Cancer, a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or a Gemini. Could be anybody. Please rock that like button if you don't mind. I greatly appreciate it. Making peace. After all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. Someone wants to make peace with you, Libra, but I don't feel like you're wanting to. Consequences. No more running. The karma is catching up and someone's being held accountable. You feel like the consequences to someone's treatment towards you is losing you. And you're not willing to make peace with the situation and get back together with someone. You're willing to make peace to let them go so you're not carrying it on your heart, but you don't want a reunion with them is what you're telling me. Scam alert. It's not always just about money, clout, access, reputation. There are many ways to get played. Some of you Libras may feel like this person played you, may have led you on, may have promised things that never delivered, and you're like done. Whether there was third parties involved, whether there was just like a facade that they were selling you and you called them out on it. Living large. Luxury is the new baseline. They're not just dabbling in wealth, they're dwelling in it. Some of you Librans may be focusing on financial blessings right now, and you may be attracting a new person that also matches that lifestyle too, where you're attracting a lot of blessings. You are ruled by Venus, for goodness sake, Libra. You're meant to be surrounded by beauty, wealth, peace, harmony, the good stuff in life. Not stress, not betrayal, not backstabbery, not crying in your Wheaties. You know, you're meant to be, you know, living a good life. You and Taurus aren't meant to be like that. All right, so I hope that helps, Libra. All right, I'll be posting your new weekly reading tomorrow. It's your end of July reading, okay? So I hope this helps. On to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Thank you for spending your Saturday with me. All right, what do we have for the Scorpionators? What do we have for the Scorpios? What do we have for the Scorpios? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Dang. Jeez. We're going to start like that. What's their intentions with Scorpio this week? We have the 8 of Cups. Their behavior and actions towards you, the 3 of Pentacles. Your feelings for this person, the 6 of Wands. And the overall energy is the Star, influenced by the 6 of Pentacles. Scorpio, someone's being very clear and straightforward with me in this reading that they need change. They need change, otherwise they're done. Someone is really feeling adamant about something needing to not be the same anymore, otherwise they're done. Someone's feeling very exhausted emotionally about what's happening between the two of them, the two of you. With the 3 of Pentacles being their actions, this is telling me that they're wanting to attempt to repair this one last time. But if nothing changes, they're done. They're done. You could be connecting with a Libra. I just got a similar message for Libra's reading, even though I don't have any Libra cards out here. Let me just dive into this person's feelings. We got the Wheel of Fortune. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up in someone's feelings, it feels more the universe influencing something than this person. Like when the universe is trying to get our attention, they will get our attention through synchronicities, repeated numbers, repeated patterns, repeated dreams, things like that, if they want to see us change something. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. And the Tower, Scorpio energy. They're pretty much saying the foundation we built our relationship on is crumbling, it's cracking, and I don't want to be a part of that original foundation anymore. Do you agree that we need to overhaul everything and start over from scratch? Yes or no? If no, then I'm walking away. It's pretty much what this person is saying. Like for example, just an example, say you guys are married together, and the relationship is constantly fighting, constantly arguing, and someone is repeatedly saying, let's go to therapy, let's make this work, let's go on a date, let's try to have fun again. And the other person doesn't want to do therapy, doesn't want to put in work, but also doesn't want to lose the relationship. That's when the Tower comes in and someone just leaves. That was just an example. That was just an example. Not all of you guys are married, obviously. But someone feels like how the relationship is surviving, yes, surviving, is not cutting it for someone anymore. Someone's feeling like their empathy is switching to apathy. Someone doesn't want to give up, though. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. But someone doesn't want to have it be like this anymore. And then I see the Justice card. The Justice card is Libra's major arcana. It could also tie into legal documents. So if you guys are married, someone's talking about divorce. If you're not married, someone's talking about needing to be more honest with each other and find a way to meet in the middle so someone doesn't have to feel this way anymore. Someone has big goals and ideas for their future, and they really want you to be a part of it. Now, this isn't their way of saying you're the bad seed, that you're the problem. No, they're acknowledging their part too. Wow, okay. Let's get your feelings. You got the Six of Wands. You may feel like they're getting a lot of attention around this time frame, and that is what's driving them wanting to like come in all high and mighty, you feel. Like you may feel like they're starting to get more attention from maybe other romantic interest, or a lot of attention on at their job, things like that. The Death card, Scorpio energy. So Scorpio, you may be feeling like this person was all fine with how everything was unfolding, how everything was, until they started to get more attention and maybe get a lot of compliments. Maybe people are telling them, why are you in that relationship? You deserve more. Like you may feel like someone got in their head and started to fill their head with a lot of negativity in regards to the relationship and started to like amp them up a little bit. Something like that. And you feel like that's why they're wanting to cut the relationship out. It's like you were fine with our relationship until your brother-in-law started yapping in your ear about our relationship. Like that. Like that. Or you were fine with our relationship until you started watching those TikTok couple videos where they make it look so perfect, but no relationships are ever perfect. It's like you may feel like some sort of influence happened, Scorpio. You feel like this person was influenced by something else and not because of the relationship. Let's clarify their intentions. We got the Eight of Cups. Why the Eight of Cups? The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They want to feel alive again. They want to feel transformed. They want to feel positive. They want to feel that fire. They want to feel it with you, but if they don't get it with you, they're out the door. They're out the door. Scorpio, it feels like someone really cares about you and is trying to get your attention around this time frame, that they need your focus on fixing this with them. And notice how they didn't say fix your behavior, fix your attitude. No, they're saying we need to fix our problems. Otherwise, it's going to destroy us, and I'm not allowing it to destroy me anymore. Like someone is taking accountability for any role they play. I got the Sun, Leo energy, the Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, and the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo. Like someone is trying to bring in a new wave of motivation and optimism in the relationship. And if that doesn't happen, someone's done. Someone's done. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy all of a sudden. So I don't know if Cancer season, someone was in their feelings about this relationship, feeling troubled. And then during Leo season, someone gets that bold confidence to stand firm on something. Some of you guys could actually be dealing with someone with strong Leo placements. All right, so let's get into that Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys may even work together or have worked together. Why the Three of Pentacles? The Nine of Cups, choosing self. And I got the Five of Swords right here. Someone doesn't want the fighting anymore. Someone wants happiness, even if it has to be happened by themselves. Oh, wow. This reading is intense. There's a lot of intensity here. It feels like someone's been going back and forth on something for some time now. I'm getting a side message. Someone feels like someone only comes back around when they want something or need something, whether it's money, help, or attention. Someone feels like someone only sees them as their 911 call, their emergency hotline, I know this person will have my back. I know that they've got what I need from them. That's a side message. Someone feels like someone uses them as their spare bank account, or their source of success in life. And that someone's done feeling like they are just someone's emergency hotline and that it doesn't feel reciprocal. It's like, imagine someone that only calls and is like, hey, how are you doing? It's been a year since I've reached out. How have you been? And you think that they're excited to talk to you. And all of a sudden you hear the next line, by the way, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent. I just got fired. How are you doing, by the way? They start to dry beg. We all know what dry begging is. Start to dry beg instead of asking directly, can you help me out? They get you to, offer it because you got a big heart. All right, Scorpio, someone feels like someone's being used here. Because someone is pretty much saying, why don't you want to make this work? If you really cared about our future, you would want to make this work unless you're only here for transactional reasons. Because sometimes the Six of Pentacles can be transactional reasons. Like someone here might make a good living or have a lot of resources, and someone's very attractive and someone just wants their body. Anything else? Six of Swords and the Hierophant. I feel like, Scorpio, your love life is coming in with a lot of love lessons that are really trying to help two people grow and evolve and not continuously tear them down. You guys aren't meant to suffer like this. You're meant to grow from this experience. And the fact that you both got Scorpio cards in your feelings for each other tells me that you both want change. You both would like to see something positive come out of this. You both would. But it feels like someone's natural response to someone, saying that they're not happy about something is to quickly block the number, delete their trace of their being in your life altogether. Like someone here sees wanting to talk about the relationship as an individual attack on the person, when someone's not trying to attack the person, they're trying to heal the relationship. Clarify that star. No, actually clarify this person's feelings again for Scorpio. The Magician and the Hermit, Virgo energy, strong Virgo energy, but also Gemini. Scorpio, you got someone that's trying to manifest a plan to be able to work together with you. But their backup plan is walking away as quick as they can. If they don't see that this plan that they're trying to manifest is going to work the way that they're hoping it works. Like this is their last resort. They're pretty much saying if this does not work, then I'm at a loss. I'm done. Okay. Wow. Tell me more about how Scorpio feels, and then I'll pull the hidden messages. The Moon. You feel a lot of anxiety when it comes to this person. Something about this person, Scorpio, triggers you for some reason. Whether they're mirroring back at something about you that you want to see come out, or they're a reflection of something that you haven't done yet. Like say, pretend that you guys have known each other for a while. You guys met in college. You both were studying the same degree, and then 15 years into it, they're doing really well with the degree that you guys were learning together in school, but you went the opposite direction and didn't do anything with the degree. That could be an example. Like they're mirroring back at you something that you're still trying to make peace with within yourself. Something like that. But Scorpio, I feel like you're going to get a huge wave of inspiration as you step into Leo season midweek. And it feels like something is going to inspire you to want to see something happen, whether it's related to this person or somebody else. That looks good on you. That looks good on you. Like something's going to give you a whole wave of inspiration to take care of something. Miles apart. Even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. For some of you, someone's getting tired of the long distance relationship. They're growing tired of it. For others, if this is someone that you've known for a while, you guys have had a very troubled past and someone's still stuck in the past when someone's trying to focus on today, moving forward. But you can't move forward if someone keeps on bringing back up 10-year ago topics, things like that. So if you guys have been together with this person for a while, someone is pretty much saying, I've already healed parts of me that you are mad at for 10 years ago stuff. I've already healed those parts of me. I've already apologized for those experiences. You keep bringing it up every time something doesn't work in your favor in regards to today's stuff. What have I done today that's upsetting you? Forget about 10 years ago. Like someone feels like you keep on bringing up things that happened a long time ago that they've already made peace with. Toxic talk. The way you're speaking to each other is causing harm, not healing. Words have energy, and right now they're wounding. Yeah, Scorpio, someone feels like you guys, every time you both try to like resolve something, it turns into nasty talk. It turns into, you know, saying whatever you can to go for the jugular. Like even just berating each other. And someone doesn't want to be a part of that anymore. Someone also may feel like someone's watching someone from a fake profile. It's like someone is onto that. It's like, you can't fool me. Undefined. You're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. And then I got numbing out. They say they've got it under control, but the pattern is starting to show. When life gets heavy, their escape route is always chemical. Someone here may be going towards drinking whenever life does not, you know, deliver what they're expecting, or even when things are good, someone is still going towards devices or vices that just kind of like interfere with the potential for good things. So I hope this helps. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I got strong Scorpio in this reading, so it could definitely be another Scorpio that you've got history with Scorpio. I've got Aquarius here. I have Aries. I have Libra. Strong Virgo, Gemini and Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces again, and Aries. It could be any zodiac sign, okay? Wow, that one was intense. Whew, on to Sagittarius. Felt like I was in a marriage counseling room just now. That felt like a long-term relationship right there. Oh my goodness. Whoopsie. All right. Hi, Sagittarius. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. All right, let's take a look at you guys for the week ahead. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, your person's feelings. We have the 5 of Cups. Oof. Someone's hurting over you. As I touch my lip where my bird bit me. This person's intentions. It was an accidental bite. The Star. Their actions. The Hierophant. Sagittarius, it looks like someone's trying to save a relationship with you. But they may feel like they already lost you. And that they're intending to keep hope. What is Sagittarius' feelings? The Justice card. Some of you guys are married to each other. The overall energy is the Page of Cups. There could be a child involved. 9 of Swords and the Page of Wands. All right, let's dive into your person's feelings. They're feeling really bad. They're feeling like they just lost their best friend. This person is really suffering. Clarify the 5 of Cups for why this person feels this way about Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune. They feel like something between the two of you changed forever and they don't know what to do here. They feel like they've lost something very important. That card came up for Scorpio's reading, and Scorpio's reading had like a fear surrounding a loss. 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Sagittarius, this person is really trying to figure out what choices that they have available to stay hopeful that this is not going to be the end of the two of you, but they're really scared. This is someone that's really friggin' hurting. Their energy levels is very low right now. Very low right now, as if they've been crying all night or just like feeling stomach punched. Feeling stomach punched. I feel like Mercury retrograde has like an opposite effect on the first round of zodiac signs that I just did, and then the other half of the zodiac signs, because the first 6 or first 5 were all new relationships, new love, and now it feels like we kind of flip that around. Sagittarius, your feelings for this person is the Justice card. The Justice card right here says, I just want the truth. So you may be open to hearing what this person has to say as long as it's honest, as long as they're being truthful with you. You just want them to be honest about something. Why the Justice card for hello? Jeez. 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like Sagittarius, you're willing to work together with them if they can do something. There's something that you really need them to do, but it has to be something that they come to you to do, not something that you tell them that they have to do. Like if you feel like you have to tell them what you need from them, you don't want it. You want them to figure it out on their own. Whether it's you wanting an apology and you don't want to have to tell them, look, I want an apology. You want them to just naturally know, oh, I've effed up. I should apologize. Something like that. You're open to repairing with that 3 of Pentacles, but right now you feel like it's over. Right now you feel like it's over. Right now you're just accepting that it's over, but there's some wiggle room in case you get some answers here. 5 of Swords on the bottom, Gemini energy. There could have been just like something created a huge conflict between you and another person. Their intentions is the Star. The Star as intentions, that's the intent to still remain hopeful, even if it's a quiet hope, a quiet hope. They might also be reaching out to outsiders for help, because if you look at this card, it shows me someone sitting next to a satellite dish on a rooftop, looking like they're connecting with something out of this world, like a UFO. So someone may be connecting with online people, online support group, or online friends, or people at a distance for support right now, people who live at a distance. Why the Star? 10 of Pentacles. They intend to win you back. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This person intends to win you back. 10 of Pentacles is a forever relationship. It's building a legacy. It's home. It's sharing a mortgage together or rent. It's raising a family together. It's not a small situation. They intend to have you long term. Their actions is the Hierophant. The Hierophant as actions could be them going to their church for advice. This could be them returning to their faith. This could be them figuring out what rules they broke. Maybe they don't really know what exactly it was that they did that was the final straw. And that's possibly why you're saying, figure it out on your own. I know you can do it. Put your mind to it. Why the Hierophant? The Emperor, Aries energy. And then I got the 4 of Wands. This feels like you're married to each other. And if you're not married, this person wants to have marriage. I mean, these 3 cards together, that screams marriage. So if you're not married already, you might live like you're married, like a common law relationship where you guys are living together for a while, may have kids together, where it's seen as marriage in the court. Tell me more about how they feel about Sagittarius this week. Knight of Pentacles. They're going to keep on going, but they're exhausted. They may feel like you're kind of getting used to your own stuff, your own schedule, your own life. What would Sagittarius want to see happen? What would Sagittarius want to see happen, please? What would Sagittarius want to see happen, please? 4 of Swords, and then I see the Queen of Cups, and then I see the 10 of Swords. Right now, what you want to see happen is something recovers, heals. Whatever pain you're feeling right now, Sagittarius, with that 3 of Swords, you want that pain to go as far away as possible, even if it doesn't lead to a reconciliation with you and this person. You just want the pain to stop. And you may feel like in order for the pain to stop, you need closure, you need some truth, you need information from them that would help, whether it's an apology, whether it's accountability, whether it's owning up for something, whether it's just telling you that you were right about something. You need that to help heal, it feels like. But if you don't end up getting it, I do feel like time will heal. Time, healing isn't linear though, but time will heal. Just focus on your own well-being and own happiness. All right, anything else before I get the hidden message? King of Cups and the Queen of Swords and the Sun. So Sagittarius, I'm repeatedly getting that you're coming into this week ahead just feeling very like firm on some sort of boundary. You're being very clear on what you want to see happen, and somebody else is feeling very emotionally like unstable, but we'll get there with the King of Cups. Someone is going to grow emotionally from this experience, even if it doesn't lead to you guys having a reunion. But I do have the Sun, which is all about new beginnings, happy times ahead. This is Leo energy. Leo season begins in a few days. And then I got the Two of Wands, Leo, Aries energy, and the Strength card, Leo energy. So Sagittarius, going into Leo season, you're being given another path to walk on if you don't like your current path. You're being given an out. You're being given a chance to go in the direction you want. So you don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay where you don't want to stay. But there's also a chance that you and this person could heal the past Six of Cups and work through this if that's what you want. But if you don't want it, you don't want it. So let's get the hidden message. But someone's feeling really bad right now. You could be dealing with a Aries, a Leo, a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Libra. It could be any zodiac sign. I'll get that in a second. Wow. Between you and Scorpio's reading and Libra, that's heavy. And look what cards fell on the floor. And cat hair. Breaking up, whether it's official or emotional, a break has happened. What once held you guys together can no longer hold your growth. Fighting, communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's about winning at all costs. And that's the Five of Swords card. Infatuation, it feels electric, but remember, it's easy to mistake a new crush for love. Keep your heart in check while you ride the high. Some of you Sagittarians, you may have developed infatuation feelings for someone, and then when you came to, you realized that they were sending you a lot of mixed signals, and you're mad about it. You're mad about it. Mixed signals. Are they into you? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, and sometimes even they don't know. And you may be pulling away from someone, and then it ends up coming to the realization that they actually do have feelings, but now they realize a little too late after you had to pull away from the effery. Unspoken feelings. You're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming. I feel like Sagittarius, I'm getting a side message for those who are not in relationships. For some of you Sagittarians, you were developing a bond with someone, and there was a time where you may have thought it was infatuation, but then you saw it was true feelings, and you may feel like you've got someone that has been sending you mixed signals, and you're getting tired of it. You're getting tired of it. It's like you're saying to yourself, why can't you just tell me how you truly feel? Why does it have to be some sort of riddle with you? Like you may feel like someone doesn't ever open up and tell you how they feel, and it's leaving you questioning whether you want to stay or not. Unsent text. A message was typed with intention, then deleted out of fear. The sound says more than words would have. I am getting, for some of you Sagittarians, someone has been trying to type up a text and send it to you, but then they delete it. Wow, that one was heavy. All right. I hope it all works out for you, Sagittarius. All I know is you got some good things heading your way, regardless of this situation. So just do what's best for yourself. Wow. All right, on to Capricorn. Mercury retrograde is really not being picky about who it targets. All right. Where's my sea goats at? You're welcome. You're welcome. What do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn this week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Capricorn, your person's feelings for you this week. We had the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Thank you for pulling us out of that other energy we were in. What's their intentions? We got the 4 of Swords. Their next actions, the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. Beautiful. Capricorn's feelings. Oh, I spoke too soon. Capricorn. The Death card and the overall energy is the Page of Pentacles. I spoke too soon. I got too excited for no reason. Capricorn, you got someone that's in love with you and they're trying to give you space. But they're really wanting something to happen between the two of you and you're not coming in as eager. Doesn't mean you don't want to be with this person, but I am getting that you're not on the same page with the pace of the relationship right now. I could be mistaken. Let me just break it down. But you got someone that's falling for you, but may feel like you're not feeling the same. Let's start with the Ace of Cups. What do we have for the Ace of Cups, please, for how this person feels about Capricorn? The 7 of Swords. They feel like you're avoiding them. Page of Wands on the bottom. That's fire energy. They feel like you're avoiding them. The more that they like you, they feel like you're avoiding them. Like just when they start to develop feelings for you, they start to notice you acting a little bit more quiet. It's like they're telling me that initially you guys were engaging with each other equally, but then their feelings started to get involved and all of a sudden that's when you changed up. Unless you started to change up because you started to notice that they were developing feelings for you that you don't have and you decided to pull back to give a hint. I don't know. Let me just find out your feelings. You got the Death card. Unless you're telling me that you feel like you have to cut something else out in order to pursue this, that could be that could be what's going on. Clarify the Death card for how Capricorn feels. Capricorn, do you have a choice in romance here? Is that what I'm getting? Do you want this person, but you gotta kick someone else to the curb to do it? If that's not the case, don't force it. But you got the 2 of Wands, which shows me you are at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads with your love life. All right. There's a part of your love life that brought you a lot of stress and frustration, and you're moving on from that. You're not giving that any of your time and attention. In order to move forward with this person, there has to be some sort of change that you're co-signing, that you're agreeing upon. Meanwhile, while you're trying to figure things out, you got someone scared that you are not feeling this 4 of Cups, Moon and Cancer. Like someone's thinking, oh crap, did I just really fall for Capricorn and they don't even see me as something to pursue? Shit. Okay, let's clarify this person's intentions. Oh, cramp in my hand. Where did you come from? Why the 4 of Swords here? The Strength card, major for Leo, and the King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. This combo for their intentions with you, Capricorn, screams, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I feel like you and I would be really good together. This person really, really wants to move forward with you, Capricorn. But they're intending to give you space so that they don't annoy you because they're feeling like they might be annoying you right now and they don't want to screw something up. But I don't feel like they're annoying you. I feel like there's something else that you're trying to sort through, that you don't want anything distracting you right now. All right, let's clarify their next actions towards you. The 8 of Wands, that's Cupid's arrows, that's being flirty, that's wanting wanting everything to change, everything to happen. They want this to happen. They want to see this become fun and just Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. They feel like the last person's still standing in this relationship, Capricorn. They feel like they're building a one-sided wall here. I need to dive into you a little bit more. Hold on. And then I open up to the Devil and the Three of Cups. Some of you Capricorns may be open to an open relationship where you don't commit to them just yet, but you consider dating them, but with no strings attached. That's kind of what the Devil and the Three of Cups is hinting at. Look at all those eights. 888 people in the chat, and then I thought it said 808 likes, but it was 806. That was so cool. All those eights. Capricorn, some of you want to entertain an open relationship for the time being, is what I'm kind of getting at off of you, while you sort through something. You don't want to make any quick decisions because you're someone that likes to think things through. But right now, it's like you want this person to agree to an open relationship where there's no strings attached while you sort through some things, while also being able to engage with one another because you do like them. Whoa, geez. Hold on. King of Pentacles again. Hold on. The Three of Wands. Yes, Capricorn, you do want to explore this, but you're not making any quick decisions, quick moves. You think carefully about your future. Your future is very important to you. All right, tell me again how Capricorn feels about this person in general. How does Capricorn feel about this person? Because you threw me off with that Death card. You really did. The Magician, you want to make it happen. And I got the Seven of Cups on the bottom and the Lover's card, which shows choices. So Capricorn, you do want to make this happen with this person. The Magician is all about, you know, just wanting to like manifest something, but right now you got a lot of choices in front of you and you're not ready to make a choice just yet that connects to long-term results. You're needing time to figure things out. But your love life this summer looks like it's banging, all right? Maybe the wrong choice of words. But it feels like, Capricorn, you're looking really good and people want to be around you. You're looking really good. And you got someone that's really digging you, really feeling like they've either fell in love with you or they feel like those feelings are growing and they're getting scared that you're doing everything to avoid them. Anything else? Anything else for the week ahead for Capricorn this week before I pull the hidden messages? Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. And I got the Knight of Pentacles right here. For the week ahead, Capricorn, you're taking things slow and steady. You're taking things slow and steady. You're trying to make certain that what you're giving your time and attention and resources to is going to have a good return on investment. You're not wanting to make any risky decisions or any risky investments. That's just not how you roll. At least not a Capricorn that has worked through a lot of shadow work and things like that, and you've learned the importance of reevaluating things. So you're getting prepared to make some very important decisions. And I also feel like you're thankful for what you already have right now this week. You're doing really well for yourself, Capricorn. And it looks like someone wants to be a part of that with you. And they also bring their own layer of good fortune and good effort too. This is not someone that takes. This is someone that contributes. So let me get the zodiac signs that came through and then I'll pull your hidden message. I've got strong Scorpio. Strong Scorpio. I've got strong Leo. Taurus is here. Virgo is here. That's the main ones that came through. Oh, and Libra. But it could be any zodiac sign. So let's get the hidden message. Please rock that like button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Test results. The guesswork is over. An answer is coming that will clarify everything or complicate it even more. Some might have a pregnancy test that they're preparing to take this weekend. And if it's not a pregnancy test, it could be a test in a love connection that came in with long-lasting results. Live and learn. Mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. Couldn't get my words out. Burning bridges. It's not about closure. It's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched beyond repair. I'm going to get a couple more. Platonic passion. You didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is getting blurry. Oh, Cappy, where's that card at? Why did I put it back? Fudge. That Ace of Cups, you could have a friend that started to fall for you, or, you know, that's what I'm getting. A friend fell for you. A friend started to look at you and think, you know what, you're kind of cute. I could do something with that. Throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. Someone here that keeps on throwing shade with you and then follow it up with just joking may have said their last ha-ha joke that they'll ever say at your expense. Because when a Capricorn cuts someone off, there's no going back. There's no going back. When a Cappy cuts you off, you might as well RIP that relationship. At least based off of my mileage watching Capricorns. Everyone's different. Not everyone's going to be the exact same carbon copy of each zodiac sign. All right, so I hope that helps, Capricorn. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Aquarius. Where's my Aqua babies? All right, let's take a look at you guys for the week ahead. I need to, like, fix this pillow. Ugh. Oh, that's better. I'm glad I waited until 3 hours into the stream to figure that out. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius this week? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Page of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful. Their intentions with you, the 2 of Cups. Aquarius. Their next actions, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Your feelings for motherfucker. 10 of Swords. Every time I'm about to get excited about a spread, someone tells me, nope, guess again. The overall energy this week is the Lover's card. All right, Aquarius, you've got somebody here that is coming up with a plan on how to bring some fun, some excitement to you guys' relationship. However, you're over here like, no, I'm already over this. I'm already over this. I'm over this. It's kind of what I'm getting off of you, Aquarius. Whether you are actually over this or not, you're telling me that at least right now you're feeling over this. With the High Priestess underneath the Lover's card, I do feel like I'm tapping into an Aquarius that has moments where you think maybe there could be something more here, but you're not feeling optimistic about it. So let's dig in. Let's start with your person's feelings. Your person came in all excited, Aquarius, getting ready to like tell you how great your relationship could look if you guys add this one thing to your relationship, and you're over here like, no, before they even say it. Why the Page of Wands? Ace of Cups, yeah. Aquarius, you've got someone around this time frame that is feeling very motivated by their feelings for you, and they're coming up with some really fun, creative ideas on how to bring some passion back to your relationship if things kind of gotten a little bit chaotic between the two of you. They're intending to reach out and share these ideas with you because their actions is to protect what they value, which is you, Four of Pentacles. However, back at the ranch, you're over here like, how do I break it to this person easily that I just want to give them closure and be done with it? Because when they send you this message or this phone call, you're contemplating how you're going to let them down easy. But will you actually let them down? Let's find out. Because you might change your mind after what you hear, what they have to say. How does Aquarius feel? Why the Ten of Swords? You just feel like you've done all you can to make this work with this person. You feel like it's just draining you. Seven of Cups, draining you. Thank you so much, Hope. I appreciate that. You just feel like this relationship is draining you. And even though you feel like you've got options available to you, Aquarius, you're not as excited about these options as you normally would be. You feel burnt out. You feel like your love life has burnt you out repeatedly. I mean, at the end of the day, Aquarius, if a relationship is doing more mental damage, emotional damage, just stressing you out, you got to do what's best for yourself. But I am getting that this person seems to feel really optimistic about what this is that they're trying to bring into you guys' relationship. Six of Pentacles, they're really wanting to be very giving. So let's clarify the the Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups for this person's intentions with Aquarius? The Queen of Cups, they want to love up on you. Eight of Wands. I wonder if that Ten of Swords, Aquarius, is a combination of many different things, not just a relationship. Because for months now, I've been getting that message off of you. I feel like the collective, as of today, everyone is on edge. Everyone is on edge. Everyone's feeling more irritable. Everyone's feeling more short-tempered. It's been a freaking crazy couple of weeks. And I feel like you've got someone that's trying to hold on to a little glimmer of optimism as much as they can, but they feel like they're just hanging on too. So let's take a look at their next actions towards you. We got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is protecting what you value, holding on to something tightly out of fear of losing it. The Magician and the King of Swords. This person's coming up with a plan, Aquarius, on how to bring some fun back into your relationship. They're just repeatedly saying that over and over and over again. It feels like they're wanting to talk to you about the next stage of your relationship while you're over here already picturing it being over. I got a similar message off of Libra's reading. So you could have strong Libra in your chart or you're dealing with a Libra. I just feel like I'm tapping into an Aquarius that's already daydreaming about your new life after this one ends with this person, while this person is already picturing the new life together that you guys could have. Aww. Dang, okay. All right, what does Aquarius want out of their love life right now? What do they want? Three of Wands and the Fool. Aquarius, you're pretty much being very adamant with me in this reading that you don't want a new start with this person. You want a new start somewhere else. You're ready to see what's out there. You're ready to explore beyond your backyard. You're ready because you feel like this relationship has sucked every little bit of optimism out of you, and whatever you have left, you're wanting to utilize it to start a new chapter for yourself. I even saw that with the King of Swords, which is Aquarius's court card, and the Two of Wands. Right now, Aquarius, you're trying to map out a plan of your own. You're trying to map up a plan of your own. You're making your exit plan. While this person is creating a backup plan to save your relationship, you're already creating your exit plan. You're done. You're done. You're done. Even this card says it right here. You've done enough. Burnout complete. Sometimes we'll stay in relationships far past its expiration date to the point where we've got nothing left, so we have no choice but to just give up. All right. Fixed signs tend to be a little bit more patient with unhealthy relationships, I've noticed. You know, that loyalty factor goes far with a fixed sign. But it feels like, Aquarius, you're getting that loyalty back to yourself around this time frame, and you're going to step into a more confident self and start to like fix yourself back up and get yourself energy you're going to try and get yourself back to being motivated again without someone else's help doing it. And it shows me you're making another plan for yourself. So this person's plan to like revitalize your relationship doesn't look like it's working. And it feels like it stomach punches this person as they realize that they're the last one standing in the relationship. This person's going to be heartbroken. Now, don't force it, whoever's watching this. If your relationship with Aquarius is going great, then this is not your message. Don't force it. But the reading is tapping into an Aquarius that's getting ready to tell someone goodbye for the final time. It feels final. And it feels like, Aquarius, you've got something else heading your way that you're feeling is going to really bring you a lot of excitement. And you're thinking about that, and it's getting you self-motivated with that Queen of Wands for what this is. Tell me more about what this is that's heading towards Aquarius. Some of you guys are traveling. You're going to go on a little trip, whether by yourself or with friends or family, just to get out of the house, get away from the same old, get away from the relationship. The Chariot, I just said that, going on a trip. I just said that. I just said that. And look what came out with it. Ace of Pentacles. You might find new love on a trip. You might find new love on a trip. All my birds are like chirping as I was saying that. That's so cute. Ah. And your Fool card has a bird on it. And it says YOLO. Well, actually, you guys can't read it. It's mirrored. It's backwards. All right, Aquarius, it feels like you're getting ready to go on a trip single. It's like you're getting this conversation with this person out of the way to let them know, look, I'm not happy. I'm done. And you're going to do something. And if it's not like a long distance trip, you could just be driving around the city, going to get, you know, a new outfit, just doing anything to cheer you up, and you might meet somebody while networking and meeting different people. Three of Pentacles. You got to do what's best for yourself, Aquarius. If a relationship is making you look like that, it's done. Put a fork in it. You got to do what's best for yourself. So let's get the hidden messages. Emotional safety. You don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself. This connection holds you with care. That's the type of relationship you want for yourself, Aquarius. One that you don't have to walk on eggshells being around. Oh, let me announce the zodiac signs first. Gemini came through this reading strongly. Aries is here. Cancer is here. Virgo is here. Scorpio is here. And Aquarius is here. No strings attached. It starts with no strings, but even the most casual ties can tangle fast when boundaries get blurred. Spill tea. Gossip is currency and someone just cashed in. When the tea's this hot, you better believe it's being passed around. And then I also see the throwing shade card. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It can be in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. Some of you Aquarians, you may feel like you discovered someone was talking bad about you behind your back, throwing shade at you and just telling you that they were just kidding. Maybe something got back to you, you know, heard it through the grapevine. Remember those little raisins? I heard it too. I used to have a raisin pillow. Anyway. Trusted friend. There's no mask here, just a rare kind of connection where someone can be real. Yeah, some of you Aquarians, you might even go on a trip with a really good friend who's really there for you. Or there's a friend telling you some important details about your love life that you need to hear. And they want you to trust them. All right, so I hope this helps. You got a good outcome. You know, it may start off really stressful, but you've got a really good outcome, Aquarius, all right? Just do what's best for yourself. But this person is really optimistic that you're going to be happy to hear what they have to say to you in regards to the relationship. All right, Pisces. Let's see if Pisces can bring in a good one. Come on, Pisces. Bring us a new relationship vibe. What do we have for Pisces, please? What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces, please? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you. We had the 2 of Cups. This is Cancer energy. Their intentions with you, the 8 of Wands. We got the 5 of Swords. Your feelings for them is the Chariot. And the overall energy is the 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Justice. Some of you are getting an apology. Yeah, some of you are getting an apology, but I also feel like there's a mutual apology. Like 2 people being like, yeah, I know, I was wrong. Oh yeah, I was wrong too. All right, let's not fight again. Like, it feels like a mutual apology happening around this time frame. And if it's not a mutual one, you're getting an apology, it feels like. Someone's telling me that something was said under a lot of stress. Like someone was under an immense amount of stress and took something out on their person and started to blame someone else. All right, so let's dive into this person's feelings for you. We got the 2 of Cups. Why the 2 of Cups for how they feel about Pisces? The 2 of Cups is mutual feelings. It's mutual love. It's fulfilling a soul agreement with someone in this lifetime. The 2 of Swords. Someone's going back and forth on how they want to proceed towards you this week, given what we just talked about a second ago. The Hermit. They may feel like you just need a little bit of alone time, or they feel like they need this alone time to figure out how they can move forward. But there is some restless energy on both sides with that 9 of Swords surrounding something that was already said. Something was said that created a lot of anger in the 2 of you with that 5 of Swords and the Knight of Swords coming through. That someone's trying to apologize for. It's like this person's staring at their phone, contemplating sending you a text with an apology in it, but also hoping that they get an apology too. Clarify Pisces feelings. Why the Chariot? You want to move forward, but your Chariot is parked right now waiting on some new information. It's like you're waiting on new information before you can move forward. Why the Chariot? 5 of Cups. You miss this person. You're bummed. Ace of Wands. You're really wanting something to like add a little bit of flair and fire to your relationship. But you guys are doing the exact same thing, Pisces. You both are feeling really sad about what happened. It's like I'm getting that you guys may have said something to each other out of frustration for something else. And now you both are like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. I gotta apologize. You both are saying the same thing, and I feel like I said this to you last week. But with the Ace of Wands showing up here, it's showing me that there's some sort of brand new opportunity for the 2 of you guys to have like a fresh week. Because it feels like this is a connection that normally does really well. I'm not getting that you guys are a toxic pair. I feel like something out of character kind of like you guys took something out on each other. So let's clarify this person's intentions. Let me put that one to the side. Clarify the Eight of Wands for this person's intentions with Pisces this week. Wheel of Fortune, and then I got the Knight of Wands and Ten of Cups. Yeah, it looks like this could have a successful outcome this week. Started off a little bit confusing, but it looks like it's got a successful outcome here. Someone's coming in wanting to start off the conversation with, I was wrong, I'm sorry. And then it has a trickle effect of someone else being like, yeah, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have said what I said or did what I did. Can we just let this be done? And then it goes back to being happy together. This feels like it's got a really good outcome. I want to get a card on the actual conflict though. I want to see what happens so it could be avoided. Clarify the Five of Swords. The King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Strength card, Major for Leo. You're the Queen of Cups, by the way. With the King of Cups clarifying the Five of Swords, I am getting someone who loves you and cares about you, but was having a really effed up day. They were just feeling so low energy, so frustrated, kind of grumpy, kind of moody, and it may have set the tone for an argument that didn't need to happen. And then you may have felt triggered by their energy, and then it just turned into a freaking tower. But if you look at the Strength card, it shows me a cracked coffee cup. A cracked coffee cup showing me that someone's cup is being repaired. Someone's cup is being repaired. Someone has a cute little cute gray cat. As I was saying that, the Five of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles hopped out. There's a lot of drama surrounding someone's work life, and someone may have brought that drama home, and it may have trickled into a relationship. And if you guys don't live together, this could be a situation where someone came home from work after dealing with a lot of pettiness and jealousy at the workplace and took their day out on someone else, while someone else was already feeling a lot of pressure with their job. Clarify that Nine of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting like some work stress was a contributing factor to the situation. I'm getting it was some work stress. I'm getting that it was some work stress that contributed to this. I don't feel like it was other romantic parties involved. I don't feel like there was like any shady things happening. I feel like the root cause was some work pressure, some shit at the workplace that went, home with somebody. So let's clarify the Justice card. Justice is all about bringing fairness to a situation. It's bringing peace to a situation. Honesty that leads to harmony. Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Judgment card. That dang Judgment card is back, folks, but this time it's got a different layer to it. So Pisces, it feels like around this time frame, if you're in a stable relationship with someone and you and your partner had like an uncharacterized fight, like a fight that is outside of you guys' character, you guys are making up around this time frame. But if you're not in a relationship and you guys were trying to build something, someone took a bad day and turned it into a bad fight with their person, and someone wants to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I was grumpy that day. It's kind of, I got this earlier too. I don't remember who I said it to. I don't remember what zodiac sign I had said it to, but I said it in today's live stream. Someone saying, sorry, I was in a grumpy mood and I took it out on you. Can you forgive me? And then on the bottom of this Knight of Cups card, it says trying their best. Trying their best. So someone's trying their best and just feels like life is just bringing a lot of unexpected trauma and drama one's way, and someone was feeling low motivation and just kind of felt blah, and it led to taking it out on a relationship. But I am getting someone getting their spark back, especially as we exit Cancer season and we start to enter Leo season, where there's fun in the sun and just feeling more motivated, okay? And peace restored. So let's get the hidden message. All right, Pisces, I feel like you ended today's live stream on a good note. It had a little bit of, what added to it, but it ends on a good note. Thank you. Those last few readings were really stressful. For zodiac signs that could be in your life right now, Pisces, could be a fellow Pisces. I've got Scorpio here, Gemini here, I have Leo here, Venus in Cancer, Aquarius, and Sagittarius and Libra. Yeah, look at that. Boiling point. Pressure has been building for too long. The situation is one spark away from full-blown combustion. I'm strongly getting someone was on edge and really was not acting like their self and said some really hurtful stuff or acted really unlike them, came in unrealistically hostile for them. Still standing, you didn't let hard times become a breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test. The audacity. Boundaries were crossed, and the worst part, they act like it was their right. Some of you might look at someone and think, the audacity to come back into my inbox after you acted that way. Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped isn't part of the love deal. If there's no key in sight, it might be time to break free. Some of you Pisceans may be preparing to say, no, I'm not dealing with this. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that's going to bring home their bad day and take it out on me. You may have already dealt with that in a past relationship, and you made a promise not to go through that ever again. But I am getting someone genuinely sorry. All right, so that is the live stream for today. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate my mod squad. You guys are awesome. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below this video. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. Please make sure that you double check what PayPal email you have, because that's where your booking confirmation goes, your appointment reminder goes, and your pre-recorded video goes. Because a lot of people will be like, I didn't get my reading. And I'm like, you signed up with this email, not that email. Happens all the time. It's fine. What else? I started TikTok last week. I haven't really started posting much there, but I will be going live on there very soon. I'm going to do some behind the scenes stuff. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, the link is down below, because someone was taking my videos and posting there. So I might as well make a presence there too, just to protect my work. All right, so I'm going to go clean some bird cages. Fun. On that note, I rock that deck. Later, Gators.